up. So many great runs breaching in this Tuesday. Blue light, $25. Yay, SGDQ. Good luck, runners. Alien Isolation hype. Speaking of Alien Isolation hype, we're going to take it over to Drayux with Alien Isolation. Take it away, my friend.
If you guys can hear me, hello. My name is Drayux. It is so great to be here today. I'm joined by my friends Knowles and Nico Hart. How are you guys doing?
Doing well, man. Right, so hi, I'm Nico Hart. I'm a speedrunner for Alien Isolation as well, most commonly known for the crouch clipping speedruns and also speedrunning on a steering wheel. Knowles?
Hey everyone, I'm Knowles. I'm an Alien Isolation speedrunner. I run AM no CC just like Dre. I also do CC only in 100%. We'll explain what CC means after a short bit here.
Heck yeah. So I think a quick category description is necessary because, as you might have seen on the preview, there's a lot of different aspects to this category. So we're running Alien Isolation, which is a survival horror game. A lot of you guys probably know it. But if you don't, the gist of it is we're trapped on a space station with lots of threats and we don't want to die. There's a story to go along with it too, but we'll get to that when it's more relevant. I am running no CC glitch tech. Now, it doesn't mean no closed captioning. It means no crouch clipping. Which is a glitch where you bind your scroll wheel to crouch and you hug doors really closely and disappear through them. It completely breaks the game. So instead, I'm doing all the glitches except for that one. And you can... Oh, geez, man, I'm losing my train of thought. And so, yeah, we'll do all kinds of fun stuff. It'll force us to play through the entire game with a couple exceptions. That should be a good time. Let's see here. We're also doing Nightmare difficulty, which is Alien Isolation's hardest difficulty. In fact, the game wasn't even released with Nightmare difficulty, so it's pretty nice. But including the obvious, right, the AI is a lot more sensitive and weapons do a lot more damage. But as well, we get the least loot. We use... I'm forgetting something, dude. As soon as the spotlight's on, I just forget what my category is.
The xenomorphs are at their highest difficulty. Basically, the xenomorphs can actually learn a bit more about where your positioning is and the sound. It can get very, very feisty. The androids are more fierce. The humans are more fierce. Damage is more intense. It's a nightmare. Get it?
I just remembered, we don't get any HUD, so you have no idea how much health you have unless you can't heal, so you have full health, or you're dead and you have no health. So at the run, we actually have to memorize how much health we have for the most part, and it's pretty hectic. You get no map, but we don't really need that. And there's one other thing too, but we'll get to that when it makes a little more sense. So I won't keep you guys waiting anymore. I know this is hype. I know it's pretty late in the day too. So yeah, let's get to this. So we're gonna start game Nightmare. It gives us a couple prompts to warn us that Nightmare is scary. So we're gonna skip a couple cutscenes here, and time starts as soon as the loading wheel disappears. I will attempt to count it down, but let's see here. Cutscene 1 and cutscene 2. All right, I'm gonna guess about 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, dude, right on. There we go.
Good luck, my dude.
Good luck.
Oh man, so yeah, we're starting as Amanda Ripley. We're on the Torrens, and we are on a mission to find our mother who went missing. If you know the original Alien movie, this game pulls a lot from it. We're trying to figure out what happened to her, so we're going to Sevastopol Station, which we'll soon see is falling apart. All right, we got to sign in here. Oh man, I'm gonna do a quick trick to grab a bit of loot. You might not even seen it pass by the screen. That's just how fast we are, because we like gaming in this town. Oh man, so the first thing we gotta do, other than the second thing, is get dressed. Unfortunately, this is a required quest. It's a huge bummer it's required too, because I think you'd be a lot more aerodynamic if you ran naked. Just saying, we're about every possible second you can save, oh man, so... I love this game though, and again, it is such an honor to be here at GDQ today. I can't thank you guys enough for having me. All right, so we got to talk to our crew now. We're gonna walk into Samuel's and walk away. Oh well, pressure's getting to me. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's never happened before.
Count one. Count one.
I genuinely, I have never walked into the room and then that was weird. It's all right, that's what happens. Oh man, now we're gonna talk to Taylor as well, doing the same thing. And so what this does is our friends are actually talking while we're gone. So we're gonna start the conversation between each other, and they'll keep talking, and then we'll get back and finish up the dialogue. And yeah, we gotta wait for a bit of an audio cue, but yeah, oh man. So here we are on Samuels. Samuels is our Android friend, by the way. I gotta wait right here.
Oh, and just for some information, we are running the game in Italian to save some time.
Yep. So you may hear they're not speaking English, and as I mentioned, the game kind of has quests or objectives you have to complete, and so some of those are dependent on when the dialogue finishes. And so, as you can imagine, the faster that the dialogue completes, the faster we get to the next quest, which saves about 30 seconds over the course of the entire run. You know, a 3-hour run, every 30 seconds matters. Now that's a bummer and not a great sign. That box was empty. Nightmare has the worst loot, but it seems like some runs you get pretty decent loot, or runs you get no loot at all. So now we're gonna wait for Samuels here. We're gonna walk back to Samuels here, I should say. We have to hold the door open because again, he doesn't know we're speed running, so we gotta help him out a little bit.
Doors are tough after all.
I see a couple messages in the chat too. Yeah, I've learned more Italian from this game than I'd like to admit. Specifically Italian non-PG words. It's cracks me up every time. Oh man. All right, so now we're gonna wait in the briefing room, and I'm gonna drop it over to Nico to explain the cutscene we're about to skip.
Right, so what's going to happen here is that after the briefing, we're going to start making our way over to Sevastopol, because the reason that we're going over there is that there is a flight recorder that could ascertain to our mother's location. So we're trying to go over to there, trying to figure out what's going on. But as soon as we start making our way over, asteroids and meteoroids cut the EVA line that is tethered between us. We all go spiraling into space. We luckily land within one of the airlocks of Sevastopol, and we can continue on our merry little way.
Heck yeah, dude. Fantastic description there. Yeah, so we just finished mission 1. The game is divided into 19 missions, and not only do these make perfect split timings, by the way, but each mission's kind of notorious for its own thing. So this here mission 2 is kind of a tutorial mission, so it's a little bit slow, but we still have a chance to introduce a lot of cool different features in the run. Oh man, so I gotta take the spacesuit off, you know, slows us down a little bit as well. I can't run in a spacesuit, which is unfortunate, as you'll see in later missions as well. I can move while the screen is dark. There we go. I almost had that door right on. So yeah, we're on Sevastopol now, and this station is absolutely in a disarray. It's completely falling apart, as you can see from that gas blast right there. It's just things in disarray. So what we have is, as you guys probably can guess, there's an alien or a xenomorph on the station, but more notoriously known to us speedrunners as Steve. Steve is kind of our friend, but not really. But because of that, we have androids going crazy thanks to their AI leader, as well as some humans that have gone crazy and are in hostile looting groups, and we're gonna fall right here. Reason this fall is important is because it does 280 over 1,000 damage, leaving us at 72. Again, you gotta remember these numbers, so I have 720 health left. Not 72, what? 72, that'd be a little bit more stressful.
So that damage here is actually scripted full damage, by the way.
It is, yeah, you always take 28 or 280. There's a flare right there, that always spawns there, thankfully. That helps us out quite a bit.
Yeah, luckily for...
See, that's the name, yeah.
Luckily for us, flares spawn in pretty good spots on mission 2, because we're gonna use them later
mission
in this mission.
2 hands us flares, yeah. Oh, man. And so we get sometimes loot up here. Come on, don't be scrap. Oh, that's scrap. All right, I'm gonna take it anyway. Energy drink for this. I gotta stop looking at chat. I'm sorry, I'm cheating. Oh man. But anyway, so yeah, because of the xenomorph, people have gone insane. So we have all kinds of threats. Now, if you've ever played this game before, you may notice I'm activating this lever much faster. It's because I'm able to double bind my use key to my scroll wheel, and the game drops far fewer mouse inputs. Oh, getting ahead of myself here. So usually you get a med kit here, but we're gonna skip it. Blueprints respawn if you miss them. Come on. Oh, we got bad RNG. That's all right. If you're lucky, you don't take a shock there. If you do get shocked, it does 21 damage, 210 damage, so we're down to 51. 510. I'm sorry, we usually say percent, so I'm misstating my numbers here. All right, and yeah, now off to our left, I'm the tour guide now. We have the Taurans flying way too close to Sevastopol. Oh man, Verlaine is lucky there's no flight police or something, because that's very dangerous, I imagine. Oh, look at that, dude. That's just right there. I guess it's for dramatic effect. I don't know. She wants to flex on us, you know? This game is full of, like, the most important thing in this run is about the flexes. Anyway, so we got another generator over here and a flare on the pool table. We're gonna grab it on the way back around. I love chat. Like, community is genuinely what makes this the best. Oh man, now we're gonna hop down here. So that flare is useful because the strategy we're gonna use a bit later on, we need 2 flares for in mission 2, and it gives us 2 all the time, which is nice. Now, we need flares for a couple other strategies later on too, so we need a wish for the best of luck that we get those flares. All right, I'm gonna hop out of this vent here. We're coming up to meeting our friend Axel for the first time. Now he's just gonna run across. I like to say that how quickly Axel runs is dependent on how badly he needs to use the bathroom, which is completely dependent on RNG. The reason that's important is that we can't run. We'll be stuck walking until he runs across. So Axel, if he doesn't need to use the bathroom, dude, he can cost you 5 to 10 seconds sometimes. It's a little tragic. So let's hope here. He's gonna appear right around this box. Nice. Okay, he really had to go today, dude.
So we're actually coming up on something really cool here. This is a reference to the Alien movies, so if you know Jonesy the cat, you can actually hear it when Dre gets to the generator. Unfortunately, we're not going to spend much time there, but you can hear the cat there if you want to hear little Jonesy.
Yep, he should have just went off a bit ago. Sometimes he's quiet. Oh man. All right, so we're going to do another cool trick coming up. I'm going to intentionally soft lock the game, and you're like, probably like, this guy's nuts, dude. This run is nuts. We're intentionally soft lock the game. We need a tool called the maintenance jack, which we use for a couple different things on the run. It is behind a grate, but we're supposed to have a fancy animation to pick up. Now, if we look at it just right, we're going to be able to pick it up and skip the animation, but it messes up our camera. Come on. There we are. Not quite a 1 cycle, but not too bad either way. Doing this saves about 45 seconds, but if you notice, I'm moving my head camera left and right. Can't move it at all. I'm stuck looking this way. So, you know, we might want to fix this. Fortunately, there's our friend, the locker. This is the only locker we use in the run, though. We don't touch them otherwise. They're actually particularly deadly a nightmare. As soon as the xenomorph learns, because... I'm getting ahead of myself now. All right, so we just met our friend Axel in that cutscene, not too crazy. I'm going to drop it back over to Nico. We have a good opportunity now while we wait to explain one of the biggest glitches we'll be using in the run. So Nico,
yes, absolutely.
Your turn, my friend.
So this technique that we'll be using is a major glitch which is allowed in the no CC run. This is called psycho running. Well, what psycho running is basically is silent running, sorry. So to perform this, what you need to do is you need to hold forward and right, and then you need to hold sprint and tap crouch every half a second. It can be either half a second or a little bit more frequently. So what happens is that it's going to cause a silent step as you're running, and so the more continuously that you do this silent step, just basically you're completely silent as you run past the xenomorphs, the androids, the humans. You can just run by them, no problem, no worries. They won't even know where you are. It's amazing. And the reason that it's called psycho running is because Psychohypnotic is the one who discovered it, who is a prominent speedrunner within the community.
Heck yeah, dude. We're gonna do a cool little trick here, discovered by my friend Vanos, that allows you to skip waiting for Axel to hop in the elevator. And if we get it just right, boom, we get instant butt. It's always a good time. So Axel's gonna explain to us real quickly why people are going crazy. What I did a bit ago, there's un monstro on the station. As you can tell, that's my Italian right there. And that's why people are crazy. The psych running, like Nico was mentioning, if you're curious on the technical aspect of how it works, is the game has a cool feature where it tries, you can't see because I have my field of view so high, but it tries to synchronize your feet hitting the ground with the actual sound you make. And by moving forward and strafing to the right while sprinting, you actually are doing an animation where you have about half a second without taking a footstep. Now, if you pair that with the fact the game has a toggle sprint, so if you press crouch while you're running, it just resets your animation. You can continuously reset your animation. Oh, we got run energy. I can show it off. So this is what it looks like. It's a little bouncy. It's a little weird, but you know, we can continuously reset our animation and not make any noise. I'm going to quickly bind my items too. You can hover in the radial menu and press the respective number you want, and then you can access them just by pressing a number, which is also really useful. You know, speeds the key. Oh my gosh, I see friends in the chat, Toggle and Space, guys. It's so great to see you. Oh man. Sorry, calling out the OGs that have that have been watching me, supporting me so much as I've been trying to get this run into GDQ. I just have to thank them. Yeah, Kyle, we'll wait for Axel. We got a hot minute for a donation or two, if there's any.
Oh, there's plenty coming in for you, man.
Awesome.
We got 25 from Laser Crystal. First-time donator here had to put in a donation during my man Drayux's alien attempt. Here's to a smooth run, and donation goes to runner's choice.
Oh man, Laser, another OG.
And I've got one from Battle Mule for $25. Thanks to everyone in the background keeping everything up and running smoothly. It can't be an easy job this year. Well, thank you very much, Battle Mule. They are doing an awesome job.
Heck yeah. I think we can squeeze in one more as we go into Axel's den.
Yeah, you got it. Cecil donates $15. Night crew here, waking up at midnight to watch some Alien Isolation and staying for all the other games coming up. Hype for horror games.
Heck yeah, dude, all that hype. So we're gonna run ahead of Axel. There's a bonding agent here, that's pretty nice. Grab flashlight batteries. We don't have a flashlight yet, but a fun fact is if you reload it, you have the flashlight anyway. You know, it's pretty nice. Now let's see here. We will have to wait for Axel to server it, so I'm gonna try to get this trash can into the vent. It doesn't do anything important except be really satisfying. Oh no, dude, my angle's all off. I'm not sure if I got it. Oh man. It looks like we didn't get the good trash can. That's alright, that's alright. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a quick reroute. I'm gonna do a safety save here. There's like a 1 in 100 chance Axel dies with what we're about to do coming up. But if he does die, we have to do all mission 2 over again. So I'm just gonna play it safe. There's me getting a flare out without opening the radio. And yeah, so the devs make us stare at his butt for a while. That's why mission 2 is pretty slow. I guess Sega decided they did a really good job modeling it, and they wanted to see it a lot. Now I'm gonna light this flare, which may be a little weird, right? If flares are so valuable, why are we using it right now? It's worth it, I promise. So though Axel has, you know, they did a great job modeling him, it's still slow to appreciate. So we're gonna get a flare ready, and we're gonna get the lineup just right. I'm about to do a trick called a plant clip, which I believe is discovered by our runner Cliffs. And it involves setting the item on the ground and then quickly activating a prompt you couldn't otherwise reach. All right, I got to get the timing just right when he puts his head the second time. There we go. And scroll, very nice. I almost never missed it, but man, I was so worried. The first time I show off Alien, I was gonna botch the plant clip. All right, so we got ahead of Axel. We broke the quest line a little bit. So this is where we need the second flare as well. We got some humans coming up. We've got to distract them. So as soon as I crouch down, there we go. This is supposed to be a cutscene. We can skip it. We're going to throw a flare through the vent and show off Psycho running to its finest. Now, hopefully their timing is RNG, of course. Nope, a little slow.
So, as you can see, like, the humans can't even hear Dre. We're pretty lucky that this 2-flare setup was found, because usually this is extremely difficult, and we used to have to reset almost every time at this part, but luckily, we found some strats, and now it works out perfectly.
All right, so we broke the quest line as well, so we have to stare at this door until Axel decides to teleport. Usually it takes 10 seconds, but every now and again, and we think it's hardware dependent, but we haven't really found out what, it'll teleport instantly, which is nice, but, and there it is behind us. I think I did, dude. We got a 3rd flare. Yo, okay. So getting a 3rd flare on Nightmare and Nightmare in Mission 2 is absolutely pog. You know I'm cool when I say emotes in my speech, right? Or maybe not cool. Oh man. All right, this scene sounds a little weird if you don't know what's happening, so take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, usually don't get a flare. If this weren't a marathon, it would allow me to go for a really, really risky strat in the next mission, but we're gonna save it because again, the more flares we have, the better. Honestly, the more safe the run, the more flares we have. So, oh man. Man, I think the last time I got a 3rd flare in mission 2 was like a month ago. That's crazy. All right, Axel, he was fast. There we go. Sometimes he likes to linger, even though there's people with guns following him. We got another cutscene here as well. The short summary of it is our friend Axel's no longer. He disappeared in that hole right there. Oh man, and yeah, we're gonna press this button here. As soon as we do, Steve or the alien becomes active, which gives me a perfect chance to describe alien activity states. So there's kind of 4 major states that we consider in the run. There is inactive, meaning whatever you do, however much noise you make, he's not a threat. He won't be anywhere near you. There's active, like he is right now, where he's not really looking for you, but if you make too much noise and you make him desperate for a hug or something, he will drop down. He will try to find you for a little bit. Then there's patrolling, which we won't see for a little while, but he will actively be listening for you as well as coming down and actively trying to find you. Now, thanks to Psych running, patrolling is broken a little bit, but we'll get to that later. Finally, there are scripted events, which there's quite a few of in the run, and we can take really good advantage of those during the speed run as well. For example, he is scripted to drop if you take about 10 seconds or more to actually get into this tram. Now, fortunately, because we're speed running, we're gaming here, we'll get into this tram no problem, but oh man. All right, and just like that, that concludes mission 2.
We should have time for 1 donation, I believe.
You got it. Speaking of saying emotes out loud, Hoyd donates $30 saying, so glad SGDQ is back. Good luck on the alien isolation run, and I'll donate another 20 if I can get some pogs in the chat. Get those pogs, get those pogs.
Hey, heck yeah, dude, all the pogs, let's get it. Oh man, so we're beginning mission 3, and we have a scene where a lady shoots a revolver randomly in the air. If I'm really lucky, it'll hit me. It's not supposed to. It's random, but because we're in a marathon, it seems like a higher chance it's gonna hit me. So we'll see. Fortunately, mission 3 has a save, so we're not gonna backtrack too far. But yeah, let's see. There she is, right there. Okay, nice, we're good. All right, and the goal of mission 3 is to get right to this door. So easy money, right? Just walk through. Unfortunately, no. The door is locked down with security, so we need to hack it. But of course, the hack tool is broken too, so we need quite the detour here. Oh man. Anyway, we're gonna run up the stairs here. This part is actually usually pretty difficult for the casual player. But thanks to Psycho running and the fact we're moving fast, we can sneak around before the humans get into position and without making any noise.
It's gotta go vroom vroom, dude.
Vroom vroom, my dude. Heck yeah, man. All right, we're gonna press, I missed the button. We're gonna press that button there. It's for a bug. If you listen here, there they go. The humans are scripted to open it when I get halfway down the stairs. Because the door was supposed to be locked, but the script to open it, it kind of reverses the door's state. Oh, by the way, Steve's over there, but he's not a problem. It reverses the door's state, and then the door just gets stuck open, which is useful later because we would otherwise need to hack that one too. All right, we grab the revolver ourselves. Now, our revolver doesn't do nearly as much damage as the enemies, of course. It's just our luck, but the game helps us compensate with the shotgun later. All right, gonna grab the smoke bomb recipe there. Might not have seen it. I never once used a smoke bomb for the intended purpose in the run, but it is important for 1 or 2 clips. And Nico, I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, go ahead. We got some cutscene here.
I'm just trying to think about where we... Oh yeah, so what we're currently now at is the flight recorder that we have been trying to find this whole time, but unfortunately it's just not in a good state, as in it's completely corrupted. So we do get a little bit angry, we do get a little bit mad, we do... bang off this on the flight recorder.
Can we get some Ripley rage in the chat? I wish that were emote. That needs to be an emote now. Oh man. Quick trick. I'm gonna grab the data cell right there. Usually you have to do 3 shelves, but thanks to the peak key, which breaks a lot of things in this game, we can reach over and just grab the second one. All right, Nico, go ahead and continue. Wanted to point out the glitch while it happened.
I'm just trying to... I'm a little bit of a delay. What's going on? Sorry.
No worries. Yeah, the delay is probably a bit tricky.
Oh right, so you just did the peek glitch there. So what you're doing there is you're holding shift and forward, and you're peeking just into the boxes, and as you're peeking, you actually do get an opportunity to be able to press the use key on that little prompt, so you can actually grab the data cell a lot earlier than you should be able to.
Come on. Heck yeah. So if you notice, I'm doing these hacks pretty fast too. I'll let you guys in on the speedrunner secret as the exclusive. You're catching the alien run here. All the symbols at the bottom of the tuner are always in the same location. All you got to do is memorize where they are, and then you just read left to right on the top, and you're good to go. The trickiest part is actually finding where the hack is. If you notice, I struggle a little with that one. All right, now we get a cutscene. Again, this is our boy Steve. For anyone coming in, we get a nice view of Steve, just like his full glory. We especially get the view of his tail, and I'm disappointed there's no Easter egg where you can like reach out and grab the tail. An alternate ending to the game and be a much faster speed run. But I guess a missed opportunity.
Just give it a little tug, dude. See what happens.
A little tug, yeah, dude. Show Steve you love him too. All right, so for the nature of the marathon, I got to do another safety save here. I usually wouldn't for if I'm going for world record or something.
So Dre is going to be psycho running here for a specific reason, even though the alien's technically not active down here. He's doing it to mess with the human RNG, and he's going to go over another glitch that we did earlier.
Yep. So the humans have a chance at spawning, or the humans and the alien all spawn in kind of different spots. It's random, and depending on which one the aliens, which one Steve is attacking first, can make this a safe exit or really deadly exit. And it happens. It's right at the end of mission 3 too. So doing that save just so I have to redo mission 3 if we get the bad RNG. We'll see. So yeah, this door is stuck open here. Again, usually you'd have to hack it. And come on. No, we got the bad formation. I'm gonna do my risky backup strat, but might not work. All right, gotta get down here. And now. I was too early. Dang it. He's really under. So backup strat, hide behind the corner. Try to anticipate as soon as he's gonna run for our other guy, but he never gives you any indication when he's gonna run. Sometimes he sprints, other times he waddles. It's just, man, dude.
So there's so many different strategies that can actually be performed here. There's like a smoke bomb strategy. There's just completely avoiding it, going all the way around. Like depending on the kind of like safety of doing this section.
Got the bad formation again.
Ways.
All right, come on.
You got this, man.
Keep getting the bad formation. I hope I have enough time. Let's see here. Come on. Give me this good. Come on. There he goes. Nice! We're good!
Nice.
We're in! So mission 3 has a unique feature that nowhere else in the game. As soon as you pass the threshold of the elevator, he freezes for just a split second, which is just long enough to hit the elevator button. Ooh, got the bad RNG twice in a row, but we compensated the second time. All right, mission 4 is the mission of androids now. Every android except for the super droids has a chance at spawning with a dance animation. We didn't get it here. Another thing from the Alien movie. It's pretty cool. It's really rare though, but yeah, it's important. Well, maybe not important, but it's a nice little Easter egg if you get it. Oh man.
Right, so what we're going to be doing now within the game is the main goal is that we're going to try to get to the communication so that we can try to communicate with the people that we went across over to Sevastopol with and see how they are, just catch up with them, little chit chats, and we've got a few things to do in between though.
Heck yeah. Awesome. So we just picked up the motion tracker. There's actually only one spot other than right there that I actually use the motion tracker. I guess maybe 2 if you count listening to it, but I only whip it out once. We also get a second variation on door hacks, and it's even more RNG dependent. Not quite. It drops your inputs too, so if they're all right at the start, you actually can't get any benefit out of it, which is a little tragic.
Also, just a little thing behind the motion tracker, it's actually meant to find rats, but in the game we can use it to find good old Steve.
Yeah, it's a bit of lore. Heck yeah. Oh man, so now we get a cutscene with Hughes here. I love that. Is this guy overclocked? Dude, I took a lot of caffeine. This run happened a bit later than I expected it would. Anyway, so the androids have an important feature. They need to be tickled every now and again. So there Hughes goes attempting to tickle, but unfortunately this guy hasn't had a proper tickle, and Hughes is just not doing it right. It does not end very well for our friend Hughes, unfortunately, as you'll see.
So just a big FYI with the androids, if they have red eyes, that means they are a bad. They are a bad.
Red bad. Oh man, red's bad, and yeah, they haven't been kept up to date, dude. These androids require a lot of maintenance, Now, fortunately, we have our untickle tool, and with 450 hours in this game, I'm pretty confident in my abilities here.
You have to be gentle with the tickle tool, just.
Camera set off. It's okay. That happens sometimes. All it does, we can't get a box there, but yeah, if you set off the camera, the elevator opens before the android gets here anyway, so it's actually not a threat. it's a wholesome form of suggestions. I'm gonna see if I've got any. I do. Our loot's actually looking pretty good this run. Fingers crossed it stays that way. These first 8 missions, it's imperative we get a pretty nice set of loot. Now we have a bunch of grumpy androids up here too, so we're going to try to be careful here. Gonna psycho run past him. Okay, nice. He's just standing there. So I'm gonna run up ahead. And Nico, want to explain the cutscene we're about to skip up here?
Okay, so as I mentioned earlier on that we are going to be communicating with some people. We are going to be talking with Samuels and Taylor. Now, Samuels is going to tell us that Taylor is injured and she's not doing quite well, and that we're going to need a med kit and some sort of like trauma kit basically in order to help her to not be in pain. So that's kind of like our next mission, is to go and find a trauma kit.
Heck yeah. So yeah, Samuels is sending a train for us to medical. Now, that door was open, and that's actually glitched. Oh, he's here. This doesn't usually happen, so, oh, okay, walking that way. Come on.
Count two.
And it does happen, just not usually. Now, we have another android here we need to pull from the elevator. I'm gonna turn on my flashlight and make a lot of noise. What I'm doing is the opposite of psycho running. It's a psycho hop. Ooh, that flick. That felt good, dude. The reason is he gets trapped in the elevator with us. Again, I'm at 510 out of 1,000 health. Half health, I should maybe say. And he does some extra damage to us if we get trapped in the elevator with him. So, yeah.
Psycho hopping is generating noise. Obviously, with psycho running, it is being silent. So, if we want to make the androids come towards us, we want to generate more noise. So we psycho hop to just like bang our feet on the floor rapidly, basically.
Heck yeah, so it works the same way as well. The only difference is that we're resetting our animation to an animation where we start with a footstep instead of half a second until a footstep. We're shaking the camera.
Honestly, I love the term that somebody put in Steam. It was like ninja running or something like that.
Yes.
I thought that was like funny
ninja stepping. I remember that. Yeah.
So I think it's a
the camera shaking you're seeing is probably my psycho running. Again, I have to press crouch, and so the rhythmic, I get in the zone. I press it a little hard. Nice. So I did the same trick trying to pull a droid towards me as well. Oh, Steve's a little grumpy today too. That does happen. I just, Oh man. All right, let's see here. So we're still in mission 4. We're going back down exactly where we were. Now that we know where we need to go. We found Samuels and Taylor. We didn't successfully connect to comms, but we're all right. Now I'm psychroning here because Steve is active here. Again, that means he's listening for us, but he's not looking for us. But he is still a threat despite no apparent ones. You can hear him thumping around up there too a little bit.
Get ready for a mega flex.
Oh, heck yeah, dude. So this run's all about flexing, right? Some doors in this game are really just suggestions. It's one of my favorite features. This one up ahead happens to be a suggestion.
This game's a suggestion.
Oh, there we go, dude. Nice and smooth. The reason we're coming back here is we have to wait for the tram for 1, and 2, a copy of Hughes, it's the same model with the same unfortunate fate, always has a med kit on him. It's one of the guaranteed spawns, and it helps us out quite a bit.
That was a very, very smooth.
That was clean, dude. I can't deny that. That was nice.
I felt good. They don't usually go that well. That's what this has never happened before, but the good
count free.
Doors are just a suggestion.
I don't know. It's a good meme. It's a quality meme that I appreciate. All right, we're beginning mission 5 now. I gotta make sure I don't get behind on myself. So like I mentioned, our friend Samuels is an android. He has the same chance to do that dance as the other androids, and he's right in front of dying Taylor. So on the chance he does that dance, it is said that the run is blessed because he's dancing in front of dying Taylor. And unfortunately, we did not get it. That's all right. I don't know what the odds of it are. I think I've seen it a grand total of twice. So you know how it would be.
Should we take a donation?
Sure, I got one for you. We got $50 from Tagma the Fox.
Hey, Tagma!
Says, hello there, Dre. Tagma here. May your revolver shots be true and your minigames not green. Good luck with the rest of the run. We're cheering you on in the Discord. Much love to you, the GDQ staff, and Doctors Without Borders.
My homie Tagma. Another OG. Tagma deserves all the love.
Dre, this grabbed the blueprint from over the wall.
I was gonna mention that for sure. So just like some doors are suggestions, walls are suggestions as well. Some of them. So we reached and grabbed the pipe bomb V3, which we're not supposed to be able to get until mission 12. That said, you know, the way we're supposed to do Mission 12 is slow anyway, so we might as well just grab it while we wait for Coolman. By the way, Coolman is the name of the doctor we're about to meet. Well, we'll see more Coolman coming up.
Remember that name, Coolman. That's all I can say.
Coolman. It's a good name. It's one of my favorites.
It really is.
Also, we'll get to the green mini games if you guys are curious too. That's another fun quirk.
So Coolman is basically going to be telling us that, like, you know, he's not going to be able to get the trauma kit in order, and he's going to get us to do the work for him, basically. So in the cutscene that's going to come up very shortly, we're just going to be checking around, kind of like navigating what items we need to make if we can, and then getting ready to enter where there is a possible threat.
Possible.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So the devs did a fantastic job. This is the first mission where the alien will instead be in the actively patrolling state. And I know our host Kyle is currently stuck in this mission too, so I'm very excited to show this strategy off.
I have died so many times.
Oh man, so we're gonna hack this door here. But anyway, because of that, it makes the strategy for this actually pretty easy. You gotta hack this door. Now I know the key code is I already know the key code's 1702. You just gotta convince the game you know it by showing the game, like by finding it.
All the correct trigger points that you have to activate, basically.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
and he's gonna start dropping from this vent. I'm gonna take up my revolver to free up my camera again because it kind of forces my camera over there, just like that. And all right, it's so easy to choke this when the pressure's on. Yeah, there we go.
I know
you can type with a numpad, by the way.
I know it was good coding on Sega's part, but they do force objectives on us. If it didn't do that, we could actually just plant clip into an elevator to mission 6, but unfortunately Sega had big brains and they...
Alright, so we need a key card, and it's on our friend Morley here. He's not looking so hot, probably needs a day off, but nonetheless he has our key card, so we're gonna borrow it from him a little bit. And yeah, so you notice I ran that whole time? That's because Steve was still in his animation that whole time. We're finally psycho running now because he's finally a bit of a threat, but even still, he's not very sensitive. So we teased out in mission 2. The AI learns in this game. Now, it doesn't technically have a full learning algorithm, but it does have a tree. All right, there's our boy Coolman again. We gotta wait for him, so I'm gonna grab some loot. But yeah, it does have a tree, and so as you do various things, the alien activates more nodes on this tree, and it gets smarter as it feels. It is also scripted to get smarter if you don't unlock it yourself as the run goes through. So Steve will get harder despite the fact you don't interact with him a ton. But we can compensate. All right, so we gotta wait for him here. Now, Coolman's gonna do a little bit of a flinch, and as soon as he does, that begins his death animation. And, you know, unfortunately, we can't stick around and watch it, but, all right, hope I don't soft lock. Oh, okay, not quite soft lock. So, I have this weird glitch on my system where my FPS drops considerably. I gotta pause and resume. Yeah, so I can't move. I haven't figured out why. I'm the only person who's gotten this glitch so far.
So with Coolman being dead now, I'm sure you could say that he's not a cool man anymore. Hi.
Speaking of things being cold, we're starting mission 6, and mission 6 starts in the cryogenic freezer storage area. I guess I don't think they store the freezers, but the cryogenic area. I gotta focus a little bit. Oh heck. So we're gonna get pretty cool ourselves. Now, Steve is active here, so we have to be careful. I took a couple footsteps. Oh, this might not be good.
So I know that Dre is concentrating, so I'm just gonna go over this really quickly.
He dropped.
This is the most active. This is the most active spot for Steve to be in. Actually, he can hear our footsteps pretty clearly, so we can't actually make more than 1 or 2 footsteps here. And if you make a little tippity tap, you're gonna have bad things happen.
Yeah, so I just did that. I was just not moving smooth. But yeah, the other caveat of psych running is if you turn too sharply left, you get a different animation. So what happens with that different animation is that you do take footsteps, and so you make noise, and Steve doesn't like the noise. So we have to make nice smooth turns. Come on. That door's held open too, which is actually pretty rare. It means Steve is right above the door. That's another fun fact too. We can tell where he is without seeing him. All right, come on. We're gonna open the rewire here, and we're gonna get some power to the vent. Yeah, so we did all this because we needed to open a vent.
So you entered the cool rooms to just open a vent.
Yeah, dude, we got cold just for the vent. Now I don't know exactly where the states change, but vaguely around the time we drop out of this vent, he will change from active to actively patrolling. That said, we move fast enough with our cycle running that we're usually okay. We're okay so that we can usually afford a couple footsteps as well. So, all right, gonna do a peek. There we go. Nice.
So again, for mission 6, we want to be mostly silent. So again, the cycle running is so prominent for this mission.
It is, yeah. All right, we're gonna do one left turn really quickly here.
So when you turn
Just
left during cycle running,
right,
you actually do
here.
create a step, so that you have to be very, very careful with your left turns in cycle running.
Oh my gosh, I'm typing all the codes wrong. Yeah, to do 5 is a 5, and we got another RNG event similar to mission 3, so I gotta jump another marathon approved safety save here. I'll wait for the keycard to open up. Yeah, so there's 3 humans and they all have revolvers, so that means each one of them can individually one-shot me. And there's a formation they get, and so I can listen to my motion tracker here, and hopefully we get an early boop. Come on. There we go. Nice, that sounds like a good formation, so we should be good to go, actually.
If you get a late boop, then usually there's just going to be 3 humans in your pathway and an infinite chance
they spawn right here.
of reaching the same fate as Coolman.
Yup. Oh man, so Steve is not active in this room at all. He is scripted to chill around a couple vents, but again, it's pretty obvious where he is on the vents, but I would suggest against walking under them. The rule of thumb is drool equals bad. We got good RNG, which I thought for sure we were getting bad RNG for the marathon, man. Oh man.
If Steve looks thirsty, just don't go underneath that vent.
It's generally a good idea.
Steve is a thirsty xenomorph, man. All right, we gotta hack this, and what we're doing is we're activating the emergency procedure something. I wish I knew exactly what it was, actually, now I think about it. Man, he's empty too. We're not getting the best loot. Let me check my pipe bomb up here. But anyway, we're gonna start the alarm system so we can actually get the heck out of here. Got 1 injector, yeah. Loot's looking a little scarce, but fingers crossed we get what we need.
Don't forget,
So we have a bit of RNG here too.
The loot is
Sorry, I'm cutting you off, Nico. Oh man. Oh, he saw me too. Okay.
Oof.
We got each human can spawn a different spot. Come on. This second guy is looking good. Come on.
So Dre's coming up on another force damage segment. The game actually has something really smart programmed in here where you get health even if you're low. So we try not to heal before mission 7, or even we don't even really heal in mission 7 either. But
I kind of did because I wasn't thinking about it. Now, headphone users warning, this part does get loud. I don't know how loud it's turned up for the actual event, but you know, here's our boy Steve again. And we get another med kit for free too, which is top tier.
It's a pretty hot item right there.
It is. It's a pretty hot item. Yeah. So you know, we just got cool. Now it's time to get a little bit warm. It's a little toasty in here. You know?
Some icy hot for that, dude.
All right. We also get a med kit here always, which is also really nice. If you're running low percent, it's painful because it's right there and you can't grab it.
Hey Dre, you're going too fast. You might need to cool down a little bit.
Oh, heck, you're right, Nico. I don't know, dude. I think things are just really starting to heat up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we got a kind of ladder climb here. I'm not really confident. I've done this climb so many times, I forget just how dramatic and, like, you know, daunting it's supposed to be. You know, Ripley likes to show off a little bit, but you know, that's about the extent of it.
Sorry, with the delay, it's a little bit hard to tell where you're at, so I'm trying to like predict like where you're at. Oh,
that's okay, yeah. It looks like I'm about 15 seconds delay for myself, so.
I'm sorry for the dad jokes, chat.
Nah, dude, dad jokes are where it's at. That's what makes this run. Let's make the run wholesome.
Dad jokes is best jokes, of course.
Yeah.
It's like I do like listening to the
we got a moment for
and feeling hot. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. We're just going all over each other. We're too excited about this, I think. Kyle, we got a moment for a couple more donations here.
Sure.
We're about to go into
from, that wonderful voice on the couch. Nico Hart77 says,
"Hey,
non-scappy, my boy," for $50.
Non-scappy. My Italian can tell you guys that one too. That stands for no running.
I had to look that up to make sure it wasn't profanity.
Oh man, so we're about to begin Mission 7. I mentioned a lot of the missions are known and notorious for their own things in the run. Mission 7 is notorious for being one of the biggest run killers. It also has about 1 billion different strategies, and so Knowles is going to tell you about the strategy I'm about to attempt to do.
Yeah, so Twitchy actually invented this strategy. It's super useful. He kind of figures out all the M7 strategies for us, actually. So what we're doing is we're trying to get a compression cylinder to fix the elevator. So Dre is going to be abusing the flashlight, actually, here, because we want to pull the humans towards us to open a certain door for us. So you're going to see Dre do a save load, which is going to give him, or it's going to make the humans come faster, and they're actually going to open the door for us. Normally, you'd have to hack something upstairs and then come down to get the android to do it for you, but we can actually just use the humans. So
Come on,
it saves quite a bit of time.
Nice. Okay, so as Knowles was explaining, I got the bad formation. Now, fortunately, we're still that lucky. We still survived, but you don't want. So we have a friend that was right to our left. You don't want him there. If he is there half the time, you get shot on sight. And that actually is kind of dependent on hardware as well. The faster your system, the more quickly the AI reacts, and to bring the smoothest stream. I'm running on a pretty quick system right now. All right, so we're gonna save load here, which is good for a safety save as well. But yeah, it makes them move faster. It also manipulates their formation a bit as well. Now we're gonna grab an update to our tuner, so now we get to do hacks with 4 symbols. It's pretty cool. We're moving up a little. Of course, he's empty too. And I gotta focus here just a little bit, so we gotta wait for just the right timing on this guy. We grab this tool, this weapon, the last mission, which is fantastic for humans.
So
Steve Hiss, there he is. Come on.
you're playing
Turn around, big
shockingly
boy.
well, Dre.
Turn around, big boy.
No.
He's not supposed to do
I'm
this.
sorry.
I mean, the run is currently quite electrifying.
Come on. Yeah, so this floor is shocking. It'll hurt you. Steve, you're supposed to turn around. I forgot to do the backup strat. So we're gonna press the button here. We're gonna do another cool feature as well. Hopefully it works. Come on, Steve. Okay, he's just going in the vent now. He was standing there that whole time. The humans see flares. Oh yeah, he likes to get stuck in the door. He likes to hang around a little bit. Humans like to get stuck in the door. Oh, sorry, he would like to watch flares, and so they'll actually look at the flare. Come on. Nice, there we go, dude. So they'll be looking at the flare, allowing me to psycho run behind them as they're running to check out the flare. It's a really nice feature and works about, I'd say, 80% of the time.
80% of the
So that
time
was
it
actually a
works
solid
every
mission
time.
7. I'm surprised I didn't have to reload anything in mission 7. Yeah, I almost always for a marathon. Oh man, so yeah, speaking of flexing, we've got another cool glitch I'm hopefully gonna hit. If I get it, it's super crucial to run, because if you miss it, you lose on 0.7 seconds, which is everything in a 3-hour run. It's called ladder flex. And I'm really hoping I get this flex. Come on, maybe I should say I'm gonna get this flex. All right.
So if Dre gets this, he'll save 0.7 of a second. And if he doesn't, he loses time. So.
Oh man, you get it by grabbing the top of the prompter ladder instead of the bottom prompter ladder. Now, I hesitated a bit, I missed the prompt slightly, so I probably saved maybe 0.3 seconds, but nonetheless, that concludes mission 7. I forgot to mention, those humans up there, they're scripted, they're stuck in animation. They literally don't even recognize you ever, so don't even sweat them. You can run up to them and like hug them and they don't care.
They can meet a fiery fate.
Oh no.
Well, one of them does. Steve pulls them off. It's a little brutal. All right, here we go. Here's a 4-symbol hack, dude. We're moving up.
So we're going to be doing a cutscene very shortly, which is basically a few more humans on board Sevastopol and a colonial marshal. They're going to be confronting Taylor and Samuels, and they're going to be discussing about like trying to help Taylor more. So they're going to say that we need to basically re-enable the transit system to better treat Taylor.
Yup. So we got a cool prompt clip coming up here. We can actually press the elevator, call elevator before. I'm so used to seeing those prompts in Italian, that scared me for a second. I'm like, that's not the right prompt. I literally, like 5 minutes before the run, I was like, wait, I gotta swap the subtitles to English?
Yeah, so with that as well, we can.
I usually run full
with being an
Italian.
Italian being 30 seconds faster, we are allowed to have this subtitles and all text in English.
All right, so this is the spot we're gonna use that smoke bomb, like I mentioned. It's for a really fun feature. So we're gonna run into a room and press a few buttons like an absolute professional that knows exactly what they're doing. During the process, a human's gonna walk in and then an android's gonna walk in, both of which should be threats unless we can get them focused on each other, and that's exactly what I hope to do. All right, humans walking in now. We're gonna be quiet. We gotta press these buttons over here, and I gotta make sure I get this turn nice and quiet here. All right, I'm gonna shoot this terminal. He shoots me every time, but we don't take damage for whatever reason. All right, now I just gotta be quiet again. Sneak past the droid. Very nice. All right, here we go. Same plank clip we did earlier, except timing's not nearly as important. This is the easiest of the plank clips. Each one's a little bit different, but this one has the biggest margin of error. And yeah, doing so saves over a minute, so it's definitely pretty useful if you can do it.
So in this plant clip as well, you actually do skip out on getting one of the torches, which is used to open up these doors in the first place.
Exactly, yeah. Now, we don't need it because we're able to get the next upgraded mission 10. So I got my revolver out too, which is also useful tool. So there's supposed to be humans down here, or there will be. They're gonna walk down these stairs unless we shoot them just like that. Now I'm incredibly curious. Like, if there's anything I want to ask Sega, it's if that feature is intended or not. I imagine intended because it makes sense, but it makes the section so easy too. They all have revolvers, so they're all insanely deadly. But simply by shooting the stairs, we don't have to worry about them. They will always stay up top the stairs.
I mean, like,
now,
if you hear a loud shooting sound on a space station that definitely wasn't you or anybody around you, I would also run away, right?
yeah, exactly. I would not want to go down those stairs myself.
Dude, what are you talking about? You're supposed to run towards the gunfire.
Of course.
Of course, that's just a big
Yeah,
brain
yeah, dude.
right
I mean,
there.
well, that's AI does that halftime. You throw a flare, and they're just like, yeah, I want to see what that flare is, dude. Oh man, so this game also has a lot of tram waiting, if you haven't noticed already, which is actually really great because it gives us the opportunity to do a little bit of looting, and any opportunity we get to loot Nightmare is usually worthwhile because, again, we have almost zero loot. And again, sometimes we get tons, other times none. Sometimes we get a ton, but it's not the loot we actually want, so let's check what we have actually. Actually, we're looking good. So that blasting app is always in mission 7. I grabbed that one. How many flares we got? We got 1 flare. Okay, cool. If I grab another ethanol here, we good to go. Man, I can't believe we're already in mission 8, dude. I just realized this time is flying right now, man.
50 minutes.
Usually this part of the
mission
run
8.
is so grindy, dude. It's either mission 3, mission 6, or mission 7 that always does it. They each have their own features that can be absolutely run-ending.
So what we're doing right now is we're trying to talk to one of the marshals, which is currently holding somebody called Waits. Oh, no, is it Wait? No, is it Waits? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Marshal Waits. Here he is right here.
So
I wonder if it says on the shirt.
He's currently keeping somebody there, Marlowe, who he's the one who brought across the flight recorder. So we want to ask him some questions, basically.
Yeah, Marlowe's in that cell. We'll get a walk to him a bit. If I move past this trash in the ground, I actually have a good chance to soft lock. I don't know why that happens, but nonetheless, it's best to play safe, stay behind the scrap until you hear Var Palatic and Dewey. It's always a bit long.
So we're almost on to the greatest mission of all time. It's been a rocky road so far, but you know what? We'll get there.
Oh no! You spoiled it!
I'm sorry.
That's what your ice cream flavor was.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
If it doesn't make sense now, you'll see in a little bit.
Knowles likes Rocky Road. Oh, so here's our boy Marlo. So yeah, we have Mission 9 coming up. Right now we're just a bit of lore, but Nico covered it, so it's top tier. Mission 9, despite the fact there's only an hour to run, I like to consider the halfway point of the run. Reason, for a number of different reasons. So we're in Marlo's perspective, and it's a flashback, so we're not Ripley. We basically, it's like an auto-scroller in 3D, pretty much. And so there's not very much to do. We're in a spacesuit, so we can't run. It's 11 minutes of pressing W and scrolling a couple times. But anyway, with that as well, and I mentioned mission 3, 6, and 7 are all usually deadly in a run. It's a bit of an RNG hell, kind of like preparing up to get to mission 9. Once you survive mission 9, there's only a few more RNG events that can be run ending, and there's pretty good backup strats for them as well. So if you survive till mission 9, usually you can finish out the run unless you, you know, have a Pepega moment like, you know, why I'm in second place instead of first, cough. No, actually, Metz is awesome. Oh man, he has spent so many more hours on this game than me, and I have mad respect for that. Because again, the first few missions can be really grindy when you consider mission 6 and mission 7 especially.
Like everything can go pear-shaped from mission 10 onwards. So everything up to this point, it's like pretty exact almost in a sense.
Yeah, exactly. Other reason it's a good break is because we also, coming up the very end of this mission, we get like a minute long pee break, and it's just so nice because, you know, if you were drinking water like nonstop, it's nice. You can just, like, you know, you got a minute with you know, no stalls. Anyway, I'm gonna drop it over to Nico to explain kind of what the lore of this area is, and then I'll leave it to Kyle after that.
No problem. Right. So just a little bit of preface before we go into this mission is that Marlo basically told us that, you know, that yes, I did bring in the flight recorder and all sorts of stuff, and then we kind of mentioned to him that, hey, that's our mum, and he goes, oh, okay, I'll make you guys a deal, I'll let you know what goes on. And what he's telling us is basically this whole flashback. So basically, he's telling us that he teamed up with a crew of people to go and venture onto a desolate moon where they found a distress beacon signal. And so they're navigating and finding alternative routes to keep on reaching the source of this signal. And then when they discover it, they discover something quite special. And then we're going to be, like I say, this alternative routes. There's a buddy of ours called Heist who is going to give us a heist. And touching this little mushroom rock over here actually helps him to kind of navigate over a little bit more towards. Now, because mission 9 is quite lengthy, I think we can probably get like a good, plentiful donations.
Yeah, honestly, Kyle, we just got like auto scroll here. The only RNG time losses in this game are how long we wait for people to help us up. So honestly, just start spewing off donations, because I know we probably got quite a few left up until now.
Yeah. We sure do. You're getting lots of love for this run. People are loving it.
Dude,
we've got Saturn9 with $25 says, good luck on the run, Drayux. Looking forward to seeing everything that's changed since I last ran Alien. Thanks to Doctors Without Borders for everything you do.
Thanks so much, Saturn9. I appreciate the good wishes, Chief.
We've got $100 from Old Hoovian. Nightwatch Crew Unite for $250K. Alien Isolation is my favorite survival horror game, and I'm looking forward to watching Alien get wrecked. Thank you, everyone, for the hard work putting this together. Donation goes towards whatever the Kyle Thomas wants. Ooh, that's me. Ooh. I'm putting it towards Mario Kart 8, because we want more SGDQ.
If I can
gotta love the Mario Kart.
Tiny bit of lore here. So we're just going to be exploding these little bits of rock here. This is like one of the other alternative routes that we're trying to make. This is why that we are being put up here, so we can go and do this for them. So as soon as we blow up this little section here, they can help us towards more navigation towards the distress beacon signal.
Heck yeah, it is worth noting as well, real quickly, depending on my position, I don't know exactly what, this will either be really loud or not very at all, but if you have headphones, be warned, we're about to explode it right about now. Okay, it was fine today. Sometimes you get the right angle, it's this really sheer sound that just absolutely destroys your ears. So just wanted to warn you guys. And yeah, we just got a bit more waiting. The sky breaks here, by the way. You're not supposed to look up, but you know. Anyways, yeah. So go ahead, Kyle. We got plenty of time for more donations.
Oh wait, can I ask a real quick question, Kyle?
Oh yeah, go for it, Knowles.
To me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think this game rocks? I'm sorry. That was a terrible joke.
It definitely rocks.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Guys, sorry. I just wanted to declare my absolute love for the particular genre of music, dinosaur rock.
Dinosaur rock? Why not rock and roll? Come on.
I mean,
look, asking me.
It's combined, really, isn't it?
I guess so. Yeah, we got. I think. Jeez, I'm losing my train of thought. We got one major loud sound and. I guess maybe another. I think one that I plan on calling out though. All right, go ahead, Kyle. We keep you too excited about the run here.
No, we love it. We love the energy. We've got a haiku from X56 donating $500.
Oh, wow. Dude!
The haiku is Amanda Ripley, scared, trapped on Sevastopol. Steve better not see.
I think my heart just started crying. That was so wholesome.
If we get a...
Ooh, there we go. Yeah, dude, 250K hype, that'd be awesome.
Can we get a Steve $5 train?
Get a whole $5 train of Steve's. That'd be great.
Oh yeah. So and there's a little bit of lore here. So basically, we're getting closer towards the distress beacon signal, and we're now just about to enter the alien spacecraft known as a derelict. Now, this is like directly from the movie, so some people are going to be absolutely thrilled if they've never played this game. Going inside the derelict, sorry, and we'll be entering it to discover a bit more about what's inside. So inside is a dead alien known as an engineer, and this is from the film Prometheus as well. So, and then that is sitting in the chair of the navigator, and around the area is also some traces of the Nostromo crew, alongside with some tracks as well. So we want to try and make sure that with this distress beacon signal, we turn it off so that nobody else knows about it. It's just us that knows about it, and that we can explore a little bit more about what's going on. Your friends behind you are going to be setting up a winch to discover a bit more of the base area of the derelict, and a nice little surprise will be awaiting you.
Heck yeah. I've just got an idea. I know it's not an official incentive, but if we hit 250K during this run, I'll be sure to take my hair down and like whip it around and show the majestic blonde majesty.
Oh yeah, we've
like,
got to donate for that.
Yeah, dude. If we hit 250K, I will. Maybe saying whip it isn't the best word. I will, you know.
So it's almost like you're going to play that song, I whip my hair back and forth.
Yeah, whip my hair back and forth, dude. Oh, man. Let's see here. It's rather someone else I was singing to. Oh yeah, I keep glancing over the chat, and I just love all of the support you guys are showing. It's just, you guys are absolute legends. It's amazing. Oh man. All right, I'll be quiet. Let Kyle keep reading out donations. We still got another 5 or 10 minutes in this, 5 or 6 minutes in this mission here.
Yeah, we got plenty. I got one from Miltonius Prime. Oh, you guys are gonna like this one. It's $10. Why is shooting a space station window a great way to relax? It helps you decompress. Oh my gosh. Dad jokes
puns
are
coming, guys.
here.
Keep the puns
Dad
coming.
joke hype, yes, dude.
Give me puns, give me haikus, I want it all. I've got $25 from Poppin' Waffles. Says, great run, keep up the energy.
Hey, I'm glad you like the energy.
We've got 25 from Molly. It says, this runner is amazing at making this game not scary.
It's actually funny,
That's my goal.
You speedrun the game that the scares do get a little bit removed until
Hello, Foxy.
the RNG does not go in your favor towards the later missions.
Not a Spider gives $25 saying, best run so far.
Best run, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, so we were waiting for Meeks this whole time. It's another good, like, you know, water break or something.
I've got Design Tech DK with $25. Said, just had to donate during the Alien Isolation run. Non scapi. And remember to ask about the Sevastopol safety protocols.
Oh, yes, of course. Psycho running is, the droids are not, you know.
Psycho running is definitely against the Sevastopol safety protocols, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like those cars that are really silent, so you can't even hear them on the road. All right.
Electric cars.
Electric cars, exactly. Just as electrifying as this run. Ooh, God. All right, here's the beacon that we were trying to walk to this whole time. I'm just gonna turn it off, and Kyle, keep going if there's still some more, my friend.
Oh, we got plenty more. Josh Adams gives $10. It says, Drayux is one of the most positive and entertaining streamers or video game players I've ever seen. I love this run, and I'm really appreciative for this positive attitude. Thank you so much for that. And it's true, you're doing great. This is a lot of fun.
Dude, I'm so glad to hear it.
I've got $20 from Dawn of Day. Says, loving the energy, Drayux. Good luck and keep rocking this speed run.
Hey, thank you so much, Dawn.
Stevie60 gives $10, saying the energy in this run is hype. Other time zones represent. That's right, where my non-central time zone people at.
I left a note on my door because it's, I think, what, 2 or 3 a.m. for me now? I lost track of time. I probably have some angry neighbors, but I plugged GDQ on my door, so hopefully if somebody comes to be angry, we'll
But
be
it's
all right.
for a good cause, you know?
It is. It's for a good cause. They can sleep some other time. Oh man, and this is the P-brake winch coming up. Again, as soon as I touch this, I'll be good to go.
It would have to be a quick mad dash, just as an FYI.
You gotta be a mad dash. Yeah, you gotta have a bit of pressure or something.
Let's get one more donation
we're good to
before
go.
we go
So,
to
but yeah,
mission
we got
10.
like another minute for donations now. So keep
All right,
them rolling, dude.
I've got a $500 anonymous donation.
Wow.
Thank you so much for that.
Yo, Mr. Anonymous.
Your generosity is amazing. We are getting a little bit of a $5 train rolling. A train with red eyes that
Down
need to
with
be
the
tickled.
train?
I'm all for it.
Ooh, heck yeah.
That's from Parahelion. We've got Pancakes93 with $5. It says Steve. And we've got Boop Snoot with $5. It says for Steve.
For Steve.
Make sure you boot the Snooper Steve, definitely.
And then
Got a bunch of
Knowles or
Steve children
Knowlesy
here.
gives 25 that says that covers 5 people for the train, right? Do
my
it
gosh,
for the
Mr.
majestic hair.
No, dude.
I had to do
Yeah,
it, dude.
man.
I had to do it, dude.
Of course.
Had to
you
do
did,
it.
man.
Had to do it to him.
Had to do it to him.
Oh man, so yeah, we got a cutscene now we're about to skip, but here's all the eggs. Basically shows the eggs alive and how how these guys didn't help with the quarantine either.
So
And
just
let's
a
see,
little bit more here.
101
So
real time so far. That's pretty top tier.
knows that he brought an alien on board Sevastopol, but he kept it hidden all this time up until just now. He's just told Ripley about it all now. So naughty,
Yeah, so-
naughty Marlowe.
Not Simala. I mean, it's a reason he's locked up. Empty loot. So we're mission 10 now. I know mission 10 gets a lot of loot. This is
Oh
looting
my.
phase 1. I don't like that first box was empty. There's a solid chance the next box is empty too.
Again, loot very, very bad for Nightmare.
Empty. Vuoto is the Italian word. I should note.
So Dre is gonna get his first really PogChamp weapon of the game,
Yes,
which is
sir.
gonna be the flamethrower. So
our
on
best
Nightmare,
friend.
you actually consume double the flame that you would in other category or other difficulties, which is why Nightmare's Nightmare. Anyways,
Vuoto
so
and Vuoto.
Dre has to keep that in his head too. You can see a little needle on it to see how much you have left, but yeah. Anyways, I'll let you take it from here, Dre.
Yeah. I
least you now
should
got a
say
hot
this
weapon,
is
by the way,
Steve's
buddy.
best friend. Yeah, dude, it's
Oh,
pretty
no.
hot. Unlike Coolman from Mission 5, Coolman doesn't know how to use a hot weapon.
Dre, you know what? I wish you had the glasses from Dre Cool in
I do.
In the
I could
Discord?
Get, oh my gosh! Yeah,
I didn't even
dude,
think
I could
about
totally
that.
pop those on. All right, hold on. While we're in the tram, I'll go grab my favorite glasses for you guys. You guys will hate them, and it's perfect.
So Dre's is gonna be looting a little bit here.
Yeah, so
Are
we
you-
just loot phase 2. While we wait for the tram, of course, common theme. Elon must join the game. There we go.
But yeah, so he'll be walking around looting a little bit, and then we're gonna take the tram. There's actually 4 parts to Mission 10. This is
Mission 10's a long one, yeah.
yeah, it's a long one, but
I never really count
It's
this
fun.
as part 1, but it technically is part 1.
Yeah, it kind of is. So this is like the first load. We have basically 3 load screens in Mission 10. Yeah, that said, time-wise, it's not the longest mission in this category, but it feels the longest because there's 4 sections. Again, one section, thanks to again a couple of suggestions in this game. We're gonna skip right through the door. Honestly, like most of the game is really just a suggestion anyway.
Yeah, this game is a suggestion if you believe it so.
Also, just to give a little bit of an update, since I'm looking through chat, the game is in Italian because it saves us 30 seconds over English, so just a little bit of a time save
This
for
would be
us.
a PogChamp speedrun without some PogChamp goggles to go with it. These protect my eyes from Steve, because Steve is active here, so we gotta be careful.
Can we get some PogChamps in the chat?
Heck yeah. I got some different glasses too if you want.
These glasses will do. These will do.
Dude, these glasses make my game so dark. Oh, this is actually a little rough. Let's see how it reflects. I'm gonna grab that revolver.
Dude, you gotta wear the glasses for how bright your future is. Sorry.
Hey, no, it's a wholesome dad joke. All right,
I'm
so we're
sorry.
breaking the game a little bit with Steve. We're cycle running away far enough from him that he actually can't hear us now, so we can run regularly, hopefully, and make sure that's out just in case. So we're gonna run here. The only way he's gonna come back to us is after a few minutes when he decides to move from where he is, or if we update our objectives, which is gonna happen at this terminal right here. If you notice, this is the same area we were in Mission 3 as well. The game, I absolutely love just how tastefully this game reuses its zones. Oh, I forgot to check if I can make a smoke bomb. Alright, I'm gonna have a bit of a time lapse. I want to check if I have flares or not. Didn't think about it, thinking about the glasses, you know, distractions happen, but
Glasses
all for the
always,
fun
you
of the
know.
run. Steve is the alien, yes. I saw a question there. Oh, somebody asked if the Mission 9 was a flashback as well. Yes, Mission 9 was a complete flashback.
That was from
And we
Marlo's
weren't even playing this
perspective.
weirdly.
So again, now what we got to do is we got to activate individual power circuits just to kind of like get power to one door, which is going to lead us in towards the security area. So because we're going to be turning off like all the computers and certain areas of the administrator rights of the system lobby area.
Yeah, so what we're trying to do is trap the alien in this stairwell. We want to, mitigate the threat of Steve being on the station here. I gotta really quickly check if I have flares. This is not a world record strat, I promise. We only have one. Let's see if I can make it. I can't. All right, we're gonna use the flare.
So Dre wants to keep that flare for later missions, but he's got to use it here because it's way too big of a time save to give up. You actually can do this with a pipe bomb. Most of the time it blows up, but there is a setup. But if you're feeling extra
If
extra
you
cool,
got no other options, you can use your pipe bomb if you have one. Not
Extra
have one either,
cool or
'cause,
extra hot?
you know, we're getting the marathon approved lead RNG, of course, which is every box is empty. All right, got to get the RNG here. Of course, no bad formation there. That's all right. Too cool for school. My class is starting.
I like that a lot. Too cool
I'm
for
glad I have a week to
school.
fix my sleep schedule after this. Oh, we started right on the hack too. That's a billion RNG, compensates for the previous one. And this flamethrower fuel always here as well, which is really nice. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna run around. Steve is about to have a scripted moment, so I gotta make sure that's out. I've soft locked before where I couldn't actually take out the flamethrower, which is not good because of the strategy you're about to see. I mentioned that we can take advantage of scripted moments back in Mission 2, and this is a scripted moment right here. I know Steve is about to drop from this vent. About 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so luckily the flamethrower is hot and cool because, you know, you can get the alien away from you.
Heck yeah, dude. I know, we're getting so hot with the flamethrower, I gotta wear the Dre cool glasses. I'm so
Yes,
sorry.
in the Alien Isolation Discord, we do have an emote for Dre that's Dre
Yeah,
cool with him
I
wearing
think
that.
you made it too, didn't you, Knowles?
Yeah, I need to
So
fix
anyway,
it.
because we flamed him like that, I don't actually know why, but he doesn't drop again, which makes the exit safe. Now we have one more RNG moment. Our friend named Jeremy, who's a reused model a couple times. Jeremy usually is the model that always is on our way too. He has a 50-50 chance to be in our way. He's a revolver. So if we get him, I'm gonna do the save strat and go all the way around. World record, you know, if you're going for world record, what you do is you pop out your flamethrower and you try to get him on fire. It's a little violent. You try to get him on fire before he starts shooting at you.
Toast them up just a little bit, you know, just a little bit of flair.
Come on.
Oh,
We got
no.
Jeremy. That's a bummer. So we got to go around.
Wasn't
not the
very
end of the world.
cool of him, dude.
Wasn't. Yeah, Jeremy's not very cool either, dude. He's a bit of a hothead.
Oh my gosh, man.
Anyway, we're gonna get this elevator here. Now we're so this finishes section 2 of mission 10.
Yeah, so Dre got some cold feet trying to go the
survived.
shorter way.
I survived Lorenz with the glasses. Yo, if we hit all right, so this part, Steve is active, but for whatever reason, you can run here. It's like, I think he's technically in an animation somewhere we can't see when he makes this sound right here. But anyway, we can run all the way up to the torch, which is pretty nice. We'll swap glasses in a bit, don't worry. I got some even cooler glasses. I just recently got them too.
Nice.
All right, there's a camera here, but you don't have to worry about it. You can just kind of run through it. And here's the gas torch. This is the tier 2 torch, which we unfortunately do have to pick up. If not, this section will be even shorter. We are going to be quiet now as well.
So Dre's gonna be doing another plant clip here. It's similar to, or it's the exact same one.
Yeah, door clip. The same thing you saw in mission 4. If you have,
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
my bad.
if you were there for mission 4, this door is just a suggestion, just like the previous one. And there we go, just like that. Man, I'm on fire with these, dude. Oh, all the way, dude.
Yo, Dre, cool off, dude. Come on. Gotta keep it together.
Down, yeah.
Oh man, I'm glad I survived Lorenz with the Dre cool glasses. That plant clipped you with a very specific lineup, and so I was like, I can't see this lineup, so I'm glad I got it. All right, this is the 4th section of Mission 10.
So I could probably take over for this little section.
Okay, Nico, go ahead, explain the lore.
Okay,
I'm getting way ahead of myself.
So
here.
immediately we're going to be cycle running out of here. Like as soon as the dialogue finishes, then we can start to either continue cycle running, or just walking from this point onwards. We're going to be heading into the main part of KG 348, and the main reason we want to do this is that we want to try to attract as much noise and attention towards KG, so that we can basically have the Xenomorph in there and launch it into space, so that is not a worry at all anymore. So to do this, we go into the reception of KG and we head over to the emergency power reset. So we'll discuss a little bit more as soon as we get there as well.
Heck yeah. This run is definitely too hot. I absolutely agree. Oh man, so we're in the lab. Steve is active here again as well. I think he is just active. I feel like I should know these states a little better, but I kind of don't know him after Mission 5, except for the scripted events. There's quite a few scripted moments here too.
Dre, if you run any hotter, I'm gonna have to get in a bath of ice, you know.
Hey, that's alright, you know, whatever helps you cool off, you know. We did lose Coolman, so we need a replacement.
All right, so now that we're at like the emergency power reset, it's going to bring like a lot more power to the to KG, so that we can basically turn off the primary, where we can turn on the primary alarm, which will inevitably make a lot of noise and bring the attention of the Xenomorph like more so to this area.
Sorry to interrupt. Steve usually drops through that vent, so I got to skedaddle out of this room. Of course he didn't this time, you know. Just 9 out of 10 times, and not this time. All right, continue now, Nico. I'm sorry, I wanted to mention that real quickly.
No worry, no, perfect timing, really. So now that we are trying to make our way out, unfortunately, somebody just doesn't want us to leave either. Like, apparently we are a part of the problem. So, like, so the Marshal waits and goes, I'm sorry, here you go, get wrecked. And so we're spiraling up into space with the Xenomorph. So we got to try to basically get into the emergency evacuation vehicle and make a way, try to find a way to get back to Sevastopol.
Well,
Nico Hart is talking right now, Platinum.
So I guess that Waits didn't wait long enough. I guess he's not a Coleman though.
So that door is scripted to close, and that's what I always love to mess with. I love to mess with new runners and tell them it's timed, and they think they get to the door and they're like, I just missed it. It's fantastic. I love watching streams. Steve usually runs around this corner. There he goes, just like that. And once he does, we're gonna begin the next loot phase. Hopefully we get some things. Come on. No, that's my flamethrower. Don't want to reload that.
So with the reloading of the flamethrower, we don't really want to do that until we get the flamethrower back in mission 14-15. It's a bit pointless to reload now, so it kind of actually adds, I think it adds flame of fuel as well when we pick it up later, I believe.
Yep, it's fully charged when you get it. Looks like Steve is not here. I usually just wait here with my my flamethrower out. Oh, he sees me. Grumpy boy. That's all right. We can get to the cutscene. And yeah, so again, we're floating through space right now, so we're about to use the emergency airlock to get back. As Nico kind of mentioned, I'm so focused I kind of lost my train of thought here. But that's this cutscene we're skipping here.
Yep. So this cutscene right here is us being launched out, and we actually managed to kind of like get towards like another airlock of Sevastopol, and we just managed to climb back up, and everything's fine, everything's groovy. But you know what? We do have a little bit of beef with a particular Marshal, so we're kind of like making our way back towards him, and we're gonna give him some stern words, some very hot, some very heated words.
We're not gonna tell Waits we're not gonna wait to tell Waits about how we feel.
Come on.
Low-hanging fruit, dude. Come on, man.
I'm short, it's okay. I need the low-hanging stuff. Oh man, I'm gonna pray we have a summon charge. I don't know if we do. No, we don't. Oh man, that's a bummer.
Well, that's shocking.
We have a small chance to get one, but it's not likely. Yeah, if we do, I want to show off one of my favorite glitches, but I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to, which is a big bummer because they're
If
awesome.
we do have time at the end, we could politely ask.
That's fair, that's fair. All right, so there's a bit of RNG here too. I'm saying this, I'm knocking on wood here, metaphorically. I've never lost the run to the RNG here. Okay, it's just an android, we're good. Gonna give him, oh, I missed! No, the pressure, dude! Oh, that's all right. Well, I was gonna say, I'm gonna give him a little tickle, but I choked.
Wait, did he
we gotta
kill
close the door
you?
if it- No, he grabbed. Because, you know, again, it didn't kill me. It was good RNG. I just, you know, I just messed up the tickle. It's all right.
So,
By the way, the
like-
shotgun I forgot to mention is our industrial strength tickle tool as well. We'll use it a little bit coming up. All right, one more chance. Oh, there's a flare. I mean, I'll take a flare. We need that for 13. I'd much rather solve mission 13 than mission 11. Oh man, anyway, the summary of the glitch is we can use the P key again to reach through this grate and take out the security guard. He has a revolver, and again, revolvers can one-shot, so we want to be as safe as possible. There's a backup strat, so I will attempt to employ the backup strat.
So what we would do normally, like if we had a stun baton charge, we would actually do a ranged stun baton, so we could actually kill one of the most lethal humans there, so that we can do this whole section a lot easier.
Yeah, and it saves a tiny bit of time too, because we don't need to do the backup strat. Backup strat, we have to make sure to take out the security guard while we're not waiting for a prompt, as well as be silent, which psycho running, you know, we can't turn too sharply left and you're not looking straight ahead, so getting your lines like perfect is quite a bit more difficult. I want to be sure, I always do this at the wrong time. We got the EMP mine V2.
Yeah, so maybe we can get in a donation here?
Yeah, sure, they're coming in hot. We've got $25 from Sir Batdan. Says Steve trapped in there was like, game over, man! Game over!
Good movie reference.
I don't know if coming in hot was intentional, but I love it. To answer
know it
your
was
question, there are
intentional.
19 missions, B. We're on mission 11 right now, so we're really about halfway through the run. All right, I gotta do this strategy here. So basically, because security guard's there, I'm gonna be quiet here. I'm gonna use my friend Mr. Flamethrower. The hot boy. And I gotta be completely silent in this room. As the door opens, I need to flame it a couple times. There he is right there. That's a good RNG.
Nice.
I chose the worst time to... Brain's not there. You should just punch me. That blocked my camera. That's okay.
Man, why did you have to flame the guard so much, dude?
Because he wasn't hot enough for the run, man.
It's like you're almost like
we're gonna be
inciting a
quiet here for
flame
this,
war.
Troy.
Come on, man.
Yeah. All right, so the androids are hunting, as Ricardo was trying to say. They happen to get into the room with weights, so we're going to start his death sequence by walking over there, that staircase. Going to give this guy a tickle. There we go. That was much smoother. And we're going to be quiet. There's another door around the corner. The one we just came out of, usually there's a droid. Yeah, there he is right there. Just likes to stand around, unless we make some noise. But he's just kind of ominous right there. And we got one more RNG event. Again, knocking on wood. I've only lost a run to it once. But there's a very rare chance a sniper spawns, and he has a revolver. He has like 100% accuracy, even though it's a revolver.
So sometimes with this specific
And we're
guy,
good.
it is an almost instant game over, man. It's
It really is. I don't know why this guy is
run-ender.
particularly
It's a
sensitive.
run-ender, for sure.
All right. This droid doesn't grab you for whatever reason.
Oh, so just because I saw this in the chat, so Steve isn't in every single mission. Because we blew him out of the airlock, we're actually away from Steve for quite some time. So yeah, we're gonna be pretty safe here.
The game decides to replace the threat with androids, like this guy will grab you, so we gotta walk around him. Replace it with angry androids or angry humans. Fortunately, we get a lot of androids, so it's, you know, it's a nice time.
Don't forget, the red eyes means bad.
Red means bad, dude, yeah.
Blue means good.
No, it means that they want to hug.
All right, and now mission 11 gives us a bit of loot too. Now usually all these humans taking a day off, usually they all have loot, or none of them have loot, and it would appear my RNG says that none of them have loot. So I'm really thankful we've got a flare.
So lore-wise right now, like we've just met with Ricardo. He's going to try and aid us a little bit more in towards trying to get out of the Svastopol and like trying to reconnect with everybody. So he's actually going to help us to like go towards the control room, which is where we're going to try to find Samuels.
We actually don't have terrible loot. I would definitely benefit from a few more ethanol. I'd really like to get this pipe bomb made before mission 14. There was a backup strat, but I practiced it like 3 times now. I know stun baton. All right, now we're gonna go back to the same area we were just in. So the same droids are there. We gotta be a little quiet. Yeah, Steve's on lunch. I absolutely agree. I'm a little bit easy to a nice hot bowl of ramen.
Nice.
We're
Steamy.
pushing it with the hot and cold jokes. Oh my gosh. All right, droid here. He didn't seem to notice me this time. And then our next droid usually has really broken eyes. I don't know why. Usually after we hit him, his eyes duplicate and they move. We'll see if it happens. Oh, he's on that side. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to shoot him so he falls forward, just to be sure. With our advanced tickle tool. No, he still fell forward!
Ooh.
Dang it, we can't see his eyes. So they like to duplicate and move. So they're either right next to each other like spider eyes or sometimes like distended a foot off his head. It's pretty fun.
Did you mention the dancing?
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay. I kind of
haven't
forgot.
seen it
Eyes
though,
a little bit there,
unfortunately.
though. Oh no, Dre, I do like that Katy Perry song, Hot and Cold, you know, because you're hot and cold.
Got him.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, so just like what we have at the moment. Yeah, loot's looking a little rough, but I think we can make it work. We do have enough, quite a bit of medkit loot, which is useful for some coming missions.
Sorry.
Sunny disposition.
These jokes are getting a little dry. I'm so funny. Please, somebody laugh. At least one
That concludes
person.
mission 11, though, guys. So we're on our way to mission 12. That's what's after 11.
Thank you, Nico.
You're welcome.
This is another area that starts reuse, and then we get something different too. So again, it's a really cool conjunction of like what you've seen.
Alrighty, so we're heading into mission 12. So, Dre, how about you talk about like reusing the areas?
Yeah, so this area right here is the area we see at the start of mission 5, and I'm gonna use it at the start of mission 15 as well, which Knowles and Nico, you guys know how much water I've been drinking. I look forward to that.
It's a nice little break
But
point.
yeah, instead of going there where we did for mission 5, we're actually gonna go through this door instead, not the elevator. I mentioned we could grab the pipe bomb if we were to hang it right instead and use our ion torch. We could grab the pipe bomb recipe there, but again, we already have it, so we're good to go. And now we're on where we finished off mission 7. Now this terminal's on. Now we're gonna reach over the edge, grab it. The key code's 8382. It's right on the first page. I don't know why, it brings me the greatest pride of this game, having every key code you need for the run memorized.
You honestly do feel like a true hacker man when you can just input those
You do.
keys just
Alright, this is the one I
perfectly.
always choke too, so come on. I'll just type this slowly actually. Hey, we got an ethanol! Yes, dude!
Nice!
I have like one more blasting cap or something I need for a pipe bomb. We just might get this for 14, which will make mission 14 a lot easier.
Please take my energy for that. Some take energy emotes will be amazing right now.
Oh man, dude. I gotta grab my other cool glasses, don't I? I'll grab them on the way out of mission 15. How about that? Because
Yeah, that sounds about right, yeah.
I've been drinking way too much water, dude.
So we're just constantly making our way up towards like finding Samuels. This is just like a whole like way around trying to get towards the Apollo's secure transit area, because we're going to be like trying to like talk towards like the different AIs of Sebastopol and a whole lot of other things. It's just making our way downtown, walking past.
We're about to do a glitch, but I guess like I had it myself, I missed it, so never mind. I can at least make the joke that elevator's getting pretty hot down there.
You just had to do it.
We got a droid that's gonna want to grab us, and so yeah, I'm prepared to kindly suggest. Right, that's what we do. All about suggestions in the game to suggest. We're gonna kindly suggest that he doesn't grab us. Just like
Yeah,
that.
we don't want to get into a heated debate with them.
Yeah, dude, it would be. The droids really like to make some pretty cold arguments. I got a blasting cap, dude. I think we got the pipe bomb now.
Wow, you are getting really good loot.
Easy money, mission 14. So mission 12 is a mission of relays, I should know. We have, I think, 10 of these. These things here are the relays, I should note. We gotta turn them all off. What are we on now? 4? 3? I think 3. This droid turns on, so we're gonna psycho run past him. And grab this one right here. Oh, I missed that prompt. That's all right.
So in a no major glitch run, you'd have to run here, and you have to be very, very careful not to take too much damage from one of the androids that have come behind you.
Yeah, no major glitch is a whole different beast all of its own.
Indeed, indeed.
I like Nightmare mode, but I'm not quite crazy enough to run Nightmare and no major glitches. And we get to see Samuels here being a bit, you know, showing this droid who wears the pants.
A heated exchange.
It is, really. Which is kind of funny because these are such cold machines.
So Samuels is a little bit hot-headed, you know.
He really is, yeah, dude.
Fiery temper.
But sometimes you gotta
Sorry,
be, you
I'm
know?
stopping.
Short fuse, if you
No
ask me,
CC
dude.
stands for no crouch
Okay, let's
camping.
continue.
It's a good glitch check, but I gotta explain another glitch coming up here, so I apologize. So yeah, this next thing, we're supposed to have a big battle with a bunch of androids. One of them has a key card to get into a room that we need. Now, fortunately, the same droid always has a key card, so we know exactly what that one is. We can only do damage once they turn on, which happens right here. We're gonna use our industrial tickle tool and a bop. Grab that key card and then this tickle tool. And we're good to go. So yeah, the game tries to prepare us, but you know, that's slow. So we're gonna hop our way through here. I guess we're not really hopping. You can't actually jump in this game.
You
Oh,
can
man, what is
technically
this,
take
relay?
full damage though.
5? You can technically, yeah. Oh, I think the only time you take fall damage is if you're glitching the game out anyway. To my knowledge.
There's one vent in particular that if it thinks that you're falling, it's gonna just make Ripley just go like all
Yeah,
the
so
time.
we got the pipe bomb. I was worried I wouldn't get one for 14. Oh, I didn't mean to pause. That was a misclick. It's alright, it's part of the strategy, actually.
I should also mention as well with the flamethrower, the way that we actually use the flamethrower is that we do it in very, very short bursts because this helps us to retain the most amount of fuel.
Yeah. That's a key thing to note for sure.
So you
Yeah,
see,
I
like,
didn't think about
it's just a
that.
quick tap of the button assigned.
Yeah. So Ripley's gonna get into a bit of a steamy situation here. We have 3 vents that can damage us. They do between 120 to 140 damage. Of course, I got bopped by 2. Now, we do want to get hit by at least one of them. And that's coming up for a glitch in Mission 13, but we'll get to that later. That's why I don't want to take all damage, because, you know, there are more androids coming up.
Dre, stop blowing hot air, mate. Come on.
But yeah, so, you know, this is another note that we have memorized, so you can take note of how much damage you have in the run, or how much health. Because again, Nightmare, you get no health HUD, so nice. We got good RNG in the 3rd, at least.
Yeah, so one of the biggest learning curves to this category is memorizing how damage you take. We actually do have really good resources in the AI community over how much damage things do, but you still kind of have to figure out how to estimate how much health you have because you obviously don't want to die during the run. We pretty much do it fully deathless if possible.
Yeah, that's the plan. All right, so we got some droids in here. They're sleeping, so we gotta be quiet.
Guys, we gotta take a little nappy. I mean, especially since it's 3 a.m. for...
Oh, yes. Neighbors. It's
very quiet. We're on team weapons.
Oh, dang. Oh, yeah, so this camera always wakes them up. So we just want to, like, you know, not mess up this
Just wake all the
combination.
androids up.
Otherwise, we get a really weird information on the exit, so... And let's hope we don't get dialogue glitch. Though it doesn't break the game, it doesn't validate a run. I guess it saves time, but, you know...
So if we do
I
get
don't
this
usually
thing
get it.
called a dialogue glitch, which is basically where the dialogue won't occur, but the operation of like the next bits will come sooner, we add on time basically.
Exactly, yeah. So, oh man, so like I mentioned, Samuel's an android. Here's the proof. See, he sounds like metal. But yeah, if we get, it's kind of weird. It's the game again. Finishes some missions or quest lines depending on like how quickly the dialogue ends. So if there is no dialogue because it doesn't load in, well then you know it just goes right through the sequence. Those whispers.
So this section here, for the casual player, like they might not realize just how easy the pattern is. All you got to do is go around clockwise because it gets you to look at like specific color and go to the terminal to throw the wrench. Just go clockwise. Gamers go right. I know the term is gamers go left, but in this turn, gamers go right.
Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward sequence.
So
let's go over to it.
currently Samuels is trying to connect with Apollo, which is like the AI of Sebastopol, to try and say like, you know, the threat of the xenomorphs have been removed, but Apollo's basically saying no, and is trying to attack and hurt Samuels for trying to connect with them. So we're trying to basically help Samuels from that happening by bringing the power down, essentially.
Oh man, I
So
think, you know,
Samuels
this
is
part's pretty
kindly suggesting
straightforward.
as well.
So if we don't have any more lore, I think we got it covered. We got time for donations. I realized I almost forgot to call some out. So yeah, Kyle, take it away. if you're
Yeah,
up for
sure.
it.
These donations are coming in like hotcakes. Got $100 from Shiz Chiz. Really enjoying Drayux's enthusiasm on this alien isolation run. Keep the hype up.
Hey.
On the topic of hype, we are just over 7,000 away from hitting that 250K. Let's keep that rolling.
Oh, that's awesome.
Twirlin' Curtis gives $25. Says this alien isolation run has me feeling so good. It makes my heart want to burst from my chest.
Hey. Better than the stomach.
Anonymous
Just
gives
don't get any
$100. Says very enjoyable run, lads. Hot and spicy.
Just like my ramen.
Oh my gosh. Also, please keep donating so we can hit 250K. Dre
gotta
will
get that
whip his hair
Hey
around.
Dre, there's a
I
thing
might
there,
even throw in a
Popley.
dab in there too. I know it's pretty.
Dre, can you see that? Can you see that?
I might have missed something. I gotta be quiet here. We got some droids, and half the time they grab you, half the time they don't. So we'll see here. Oh, I dodged the camera. You were good, dude. I almost never get that formation. What? Easy exit. Oh my gosh. I skipped the charge pack. We only need one of them, and we're guaranteed to spawn later on. I saw a sensor here on the way in, though, so I'm gonna grab that. Oh, I'm full. Never mind. And now I gotta be sure not to scroll on this next prompt. If I do, I can fall through the tram and soft lock the game. This one we can't recover from, so it's, you know, heckin' important to make sure that we press the button just, you know, safely. Oh man. Yeah, we got the way back down. I feel like there's something I've completely missed here.
One thing we do need to be careful here is not scrolling the tram.
Yeah.
Because if we scroll the tram, it will actually despawn this little tram, and then we'll just fall down and die.
Fall through the ground, yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, it's not a very epic glitch to have in the game. You can actually do it even if you just hit E twice,
so
which
we
is
got
really
another-
unfortunate.
We got another tram to call, and with the common theme, we gotta wait for it. So I'm gonna go grab that loot that the game tried to prepare us with for the droid fight. We're gonna get 3 Molotovs, 3 EMP mines, 2 med kits, a couple recipes. This one's a noise maker here, for example. And
So
whatever's on him.
law-wise right now, Samuels is basically, as his final sort of last message, is asking us to try to deactivate the further systems. Like, he could only do so much before Apollo rejected him, so we're going to go on a sort of like a boded mission to appease his last words.
Yes. So Apollo, Samuels was at least able to tell Apollo to give us a tram, or to unlock the transit, so that's what we're doing now. Oh man, and yeah, while we wait to get into mission 13, feel free to read off a few more donations, Kyle.
Yeah, you got it. Morgan27 gives $50, says, love this game and loving this run so far. I was never so brave as to attempt this on Nightmare mode, so not only do I get to see what it's like, but I get to learn some Italian along the way. Buona fortuna.
Hey, that translates to good luck.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, he knows.
Like I said, I knew more than I really should.
We've
You
got
know
a
more
lot
than
of
me, so that's
donations
impressive.
wanting that majestic blonde hair
The
flip.
majestic, oh, perfect, dude. Heck yeah. All right, so let's see. I got these ready. Perfect. All right, so we're on mission 13 now. We're kind of above Apollo Core. And this has another, like, probably, I think, not necessarily the biggest, but a relatively major skip in the run. We're going to skip most of the challenging part of mission 13. I just did a glitch there as well where I start placing the weapons as security's rejecting me, so saves me like a second so I don't have to wait for this door to open.
So M13 was pioneered basically by Infomaster. Cliffs was also another big contributor to it, but Infomaster deserves a lot of credit here because he spent an enormous amount of time finding this keyhole for us. So Dre's eventually going to go into a vent, and he's going to break his camera with a medkit and a flare. It's really bizarre that it works in the first place, but he's going to be breaking his camera because we can walk around while peeking, basically, or we have peak height, and we're going to use that to grab the save through the wall. It's going to be really cool when Dre gets there. Obviously,
it's arguably the hardest by a long shot glitch in the run. Most people only go for it if they're crazy or they're desperate for world record. So, me fitting both categories, it's about perfect. So what just did we turn off the conduit power? We gotta crawl through a big, otherwise shocking vent. So we gotta make sure it doesn't shock us. But yeah, so as Knowles was saying, there are two stages to the glitch. I'll attempt to do them quickly enough, it'll look like one, but yeah. And I think Cliff's discovered that the camera break anywhere. Is that right?
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we have two different people that found two different glitches that we can combine, and it's an awesome result.
It looks really, really cool, to be honest. At least for me. It was. We used to use another strat where we basically would go towards one of the androids and break our camera on the panel. That was absolutely terrible to do, and it was like.
Mets is gonna hate me, by the way. I forgot to pre-crouch. I'm sorry, Mets. I know you're gonna watch this. I'm so sorry. You've been reminding me. I did get the falls and the stunfall though. So yeah, the first time I tried to learn this glitch, I quite literally spent over 2 hours sitting here staring at this wall trying to get the clip. If that puts in perspective how tricky it is. All right. So there's my camera break. It looks a little weird, but not too bad. I'm gonna just try to eyeball this lineup and oh my gosh!
First try.
That's a pop
nice.
moment right
That's
there.
dude. That is like,
Marathon luck.
So, that was that didn't really show off how tricky it is because I just did that instantly. Nice. We got a white mini game too. There's 3 colors of mini games in these: green, white, and yellow. The greens are so we actually exit out of them to get a different mini game. Whites are the fastest, so those are pretty nice as well. Too bad I don't have light split open. This might be a mission 13 gold, man. And we're gonna do the Pollock. It has 5 symbols. It's an exception to my Axis tuner rule, and we're finally gonna heal. So I need to be injured in mission 12 in order to actually use the medkit to break my camera. And nice, I have full health. Very nice. I can't heal, so we're good to go. I'm gonna bind my my pipe bomb and my EMP mine now. Again, by you pressing the number I want on it. Just gonna check I've got everything.
Oh my gosh, Dre, I really hope you're looking at the chat when you pulled that off. Like, honestly, that was so good. That was really clean.
The chat erupted in a fiery response.
Sorry. I do like some explosive replies.
So cool, dude.
We're way overusing this joke. So we skipped a cutscene. Basically, the summary of the cutscene is that we tried to talk to Apollo ourselves. We're saying, hey, the aliens at the station, open up comms, I want to get the heck home. Apollo's like, nah, you're wrong, dummy. There's still an alien on the station. I don't know what it is, but, we got to protect the quarantine protocols, so go check it out. So it's sending us down to the engineering decks to find out where the alien on the station is. And as soon as this fades out, we're done with mission 13. Heck yeah, dude. Oh man, I am so curious what that mission 13 time was. Honestly, I'll have to go back and time it because that's something. So we're on mission 14. I bound the items already. I have full health. We should be good to go. I only have 1 pipe bomb though, so I do have to go for a risky strat. It's not super risky, but and I'll show it a little more. We basically need to get lucky with the timing of a droid. Big explosion and having Taco Bell. Oh my gosh, Mew.
The image line
that
is
does not
that's
give
all we
me
need
a
to
warm
say.
feeling.
So,
oh no, go ahead.
no, you can go ahead with it. It's all
I
good.
don't even know what I was going to say. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So mission 14 is probably one of the spiciest missions. Anyways, so we're going to be going into a very cool area with a few surprises, you know, a few heated moments, and
second run here for the
bone
droid, by the way.
chilling is
And
another
our
word.
torch V3.
yeah, exactly.
We would use this torch to open the vent, but we have another suggestion for the game. That's why I've got the EMP mine out. Unlike the smoke bomb, I will use one of them for the intended purpose, but this one's the hardest plant clip, so I gotta take a little time on the lineup. Nice, there we go, beautiful. Oh, and then I go the wrong way. That's okay, you know. My chat's to the left, so that's where my brain was. That's my excuse. And yeah, again, mission 13, we gave up the weapon, so we don't have any tickle tools right now. So it's really useful we were able to grab that loot that we otherwise got in mission 12.
So that plant clip is actually a lot harder than it looks. That's actually the hardest one in the game, or well, at least for AM no CC.
Yeah.
All right, intended use. We're making that droid. Oh, we're forcing that droid to do a little party. There's a baton charge. Nice. We can use that in mission 17. It won't show off the glitch quite as well, but we still will be able to do a range stun in 17.
We are gonna
slow, so I might use my other EMP mine. Hopefully not. Oh man, the big boy's coming over here. Don't grab me, big boy. I don't want to deal with you.
just wants a hug, dude. Come on.
He wants a tickle is what he really wants. Oh, yeah,
That's true.
So he has to walk around at least. So we got a little bit of time. That was pretty close, dude. And nice, he canceled the fall as well. The timing on that's pretty close. Again, not the end of the world. Saves like maybe half a second if you get the cancel fall, but it's a good flex as well. Again, we're all about those flexes in this run, so. Alright, there's a ladder up there. Again, we gotta go for the risky strategy. So what I need to do is I need to enter a key code into a terminal. I can't use my numpad in the terminal as well. And there's a droid that is probably gonna be in my way. Now the androids can't grab you while you're, I gotta wait here for a second too, just to prevent a soft lock. Droids can't grab you while you are in an animation. So we're gonna hope the timing is just right that I get 4 punches. Yeah, he's right here. All right, we're gonna be forced to grab the bolt gun. And come on, you gotta punch me in just a little bit. Please, punch. Nice punch. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I mistyped it. 4, oh my, we're still all right. We're still all right. There's some flamethrower fuel right there too. Oh my gosh, dude. Nice. So I don't know if I took 4 or 5 punches. I messed up. Well, I'm alive.
Shockingly low.
I actually didn't hear if I got 4 or 5 punches. I heard a swing, but it sounded like a swing and a miss. So I guess we'll find out here. Let's heal up once because he did at least 45 damage, and we're full. So he only hit 4 times. So yeah, we got a little lucky there. I hate to say it, I hate to be the meme, but that's never happened before. Usually if I mess up the key code,
now.
I think it's 5.
if I mess up the key code, he almost always gets the timing to grab me. So that was pretty fortunate. And some scrap on that. We should be about full on scrap. Now we get our two tickle tools back, which is really nice as well because we got a lot of androids below. Now these are super droids instead of regular droids. And what super droids do, well actually they're a little bit more predictable. You have to tickle them while they're grabbing you in the animation, but they take a little bit longer to grab the animation, and so you're good to go on there, or should be. We'll see what happens.
Very, very soon we are going to be coming up to most and everyone's favorite part of
Yes, well, it's my favorite part, that's for sure. He turned around a little early. I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, I don't like you turning around this early, buddy. That's not common. All right, tickle 1. Now, we have about 8 seconds before the next one will grab me, so he's going to punch. Down to 89 health, or 890 health. We got good RG, so there's not a second over here. That's fantastic.
Yeah, so these are Super Joes, which are the stronger variants of the normal working Joes that we've seen in earlier missions. So Super Joes do more damage, can't be affected by EMP mines, They have more health. They are just a very big nuisance to us.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh. I saw somebody say I'm going to crash. I'm so hyped up on caffeine. The run kept getting shifted later and later than I anticipated, so...
Like, those super Joes are such a pain in the suggestion.
Pain in the suggestion. All right, my favorite part. Here we go. Get our flamethrower back, too. It's Steve's gamer room. So we want to kind of get out of here fast.
Oh my god.
Steve's gaming den, you know? There's Mountain Dew somewhere in here, I know it. So there's a facehugger, but as soon as we press this, facehugger despawns, so we're good to go.
Maybe that's the liquid on the floor.
Spawn, so that's why I walked backwards and to the left.
Dude, where are the Doritos at?
Xenos are not a threat until this thing goes into the ground, excluding our scripted boy coming up. So let's just crouch run here. Or psycho run, jeez. Alright, gonna wait a little bit of time for the objective to update, and then we're good to go. He's scripted, so he doesn't look unless I make too much noise. Alright, gonna make sure flamethrower's out, perfect.
And one of the main reasons that like this is so much easier on a no CC or CC run is the psycho running. Everybody has to deal with like the pure terror of not being too loud so that you attract.
This one doesn't despawn.
The xenomorphs at all.
And this xenomorph up here is scripted as well. So we just run around him. It's a good flex. I'm crawling here. Now, it is important to note the xenomorphs cannot fit in this tunnel, so he won't be able to follow me in here. There's also no vents in this room, so we're going to do a cool trick where we make a lot of noise in here so that the xenomorphs want to get to me, except that they can't. So they go into the vent instead, thinking it'll help them. Again, I don't know if it's intentional quirk to the AI or an accident, but it helps out with the run nonetheless.
So, I know we're far past it, but it was the first time that we saw a face hugger in the entire run. So face huggers are this like the mini xenomorphs. I don't even know what they are. Yeah. So yeah, they want to give you a slot.
Doesn't care.
Yeah, they want to give you a sloppy kiss, so you gotta be careful.
I'm about to do one of the few strategies I have actually contributed. I'm gonna shoot a revolver shot down that hallway. They can spawn in either hallway, and I want them to spawn in that one on the way out. So hopefully it works. We'll see. I gotta run here because I get stuck. It's a weird feature. You can't really see if I did it right. Oh, he went behind me, but he took long enough to decide we're okay. And there's a hugger down here. Give him a little touch of our warmth, you know, our warm love.
That face hugger there actually ends a lot of people's like runs sometimes, and a lot of people who play for the first time never know.
To that hugger, yeah. It's just you forget about him. And this meta strategy used to be to use your shotgun. All right, come on, no drops. Nice, safe exit of the nest. Beautiful. Sometimes
excellent.
Beautiful nest, mate.
Congratulations, you won.
You won.
I can't do it.
I have my water here. I admittedly had way too much water, so I'm waiting for mission 15.
Congratulations, you won. There we go, that's my
Yeah,
there it is.
Oh man, so here's why I wanted the pipe bomb, or at least coming up in a bit. We've got a bunch of androids here.
Alrighty, sorry, just because I saw in the chat, so VR, you can do some of these strats, but you can actually do some crazy things in it. You can actually grab things through the wall. You can like just straight up walk through walls if you really wanted to. Sorry, I know that's like way off of like this run, but I thought I'd just mention it.
Good RNG on this mini game here. Did I take him out? Nice. Okay, so we took these 3 androids out, all with 1 pipe bomb. We got 1 more android friend here. He's gonna try to grab me. I'm gonna use my P key to quickly cancel. That was a green one. We don't like those. I'm gonna use my P key to quickly cancel the reload animation so I can just shoot 3 shots back to back.
So lore-wise right now, we're basically trying to overload the alpha and the beta cores, which would essentially cause like a huge EMP of Sevastopol in the reactor core area. This in hoping that we do this would actually kind of like get rid of the xenomorphs as well. That's what I'll say towards that actually. That's where I'll end my sentence.
Heck yeah, dude. Oh man, I don't recall hearing that sound before, but my audio setup's a bit different for this run to work with GDQ tech, so that's probably why everything sounds a little bit different. I'm grateful that I haven't lost to a xenomorph because of my different audio too, speaking of which. It's a little harder to hear him in the vents, so.
Well, you know what,
we got
section's
one more lever here for the reactor purge, and I'm gonna take the reactor purge as a bit of a bathroom break. I hate to leave during a run, but man,
Don't worry, the chair will be here to keep us company. It's all good. It's all good.
I'll let you guys keep them going. I'm very distracted trying to Well, trying to focus on the run. I'll say that. Okay, bonding agent there.
Imagine speedrunning, right?
Oh, dude. All right, we got a droid here. Give him a little tickle with our shotgun. I gotta reload this bad boy. Oh man, we're almost to the purge.
So we'll be greeted by a lovely cutscene during the purge as well, and during this little moment we'll be able to have like a good like couple of donations for sure.
Great.
Making our way downtown.
Yeah, there we go.
Now that's
Good
stuck
way
in
to
my
feel it.
head.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
man.
too, dude. I can even visualize like the piano playing.
Yeah, there we go, dude. I love it.
Dude,
I
like
messed up
every
the
time.
stagger stop, but that's okay. We're gonna begin the purge, and I'm gonna skedaddle for just a minute. Oh, jeez. Oh, there it is right there.
All right, let's get some donations in then.
All right, this one might generate some reactions. Middleman 34 gives $5, and it is a question for the couch. Alien or aliens? Also, awesome run. Your energy is contagious.
Oh, ooh. If we're talking specifically about the movies, I'm a bit more privy to Aliens.
Yeah, me too.
Well, for me, it's Alien all the way.
too.
And that's okay. We can have different opinions. We've got a donation from Cold for $10.
Yeah.
Says, so sorry I'm going to miss out on this run. Curse my job. But Dre, good luck, my main man. And remember, non scapi. I don't know if my pronunciation's right on that. We've got Rune14 given $25. Says, let's go, Dre. The alien community is so proud of you for showing off the game.
Oh my gosh,
we
guys, I
love you.
appreciate your patience. I was not planning for that. Okay, the door just opened up. I only lost just a couple seconds there.
That was a nice speed run right there, dude.
Yeah?
Oh man, dude. I was so distracted through most of Mission 13 and Mission 14. I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna make it to the purge. Like I said, I had way too much caffeine before this run today. I was expecting it to run at 10, and I started running at about 1:30. So, oh my gosh. Glad I survived though.
Normally 15 is like our area to do that, but you know, when nature calls, you know.
Nature calls, dude. I was fine doing Mission 19. I'm like, yeah, no, we're fine. I've been watching my water intake. Fortunately, I can get one. I'm very thirsty. And you know, to celebrate the good Mission 14, I feel like it's a good time to show off my other set of glasses.
Oh,
Nice, yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, you haven't seen these ones yet. I'll think
Wait,
about
well, I'm kind of
And,
excited.
yeah, Kyle, feel free to read a few more donations. We'll have a lot of time in the next two missions, but we got a little minute here.
You got it. Anonymous is given $50. Says, this run is giving me life.
Hey, that's so great.
Appreciate that. Quazzle gives $20. Says, seeing Drayux proudly share his skills and passion makes me feel so happy. I've been watching GDQ with my wife for 5 years and love how it's a platform for so many beautiful and talented runners to share their love for this hobby. Thank you, Quazzle. That sent chills down my spine.
Heck yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude, we got those gamer goggles now.
I love the glasses.
All right, Kyle, I think we got time for one more here.
Oh,
Sure.
my
Michelangelo
gosh.
gives $10. Says, I stayed up all night to see this run and it was totally worth it. Keep up the high energy and let's make that 250K happen.
Dude, let's get it. That'd be awesome. All right, so this is the same area we worked for Mission 5 and Mission 12. We're doing it one more time for Mission 15 here. Except we're going through this door instead. Now that we have the ion torch to actually get through this panel.
So what the law right now is that we're going to be trying to go towards a short-range ambulance so that we can try to help Taylor out a little bit more. So we're going to try and make our way over to the Anizadora. Oh, sorry, I've forgotten the
Brain
name.
fart,
It's,
dude.
Yeah, my brain is fart. It's like really, really early for me.
Yeah, but you know, due to Steve's explosive attitude, we unfortunately have to get to the Anisadora to talk to our good friend Marlo. So
We do.
yeah.
We're going back to Marlo.
I'm sorry,
These
I'm really
glasses are
squeezing
really
this,
dark.
not gonna lie.
I got these, I think, 4 days ago. I have not done a run, and man, they are dark. So we got a friendly super droid here. I'm sad he didn't say none, Scotty. That's his classic line. We're gonna run here. Steve is active, so if he decides to look, we want him to look for us there instead of where we're gonna be. And we're finally gonna grab our tier 3 access tuner. Now we're gonna be real gamers. Now we get 5 symbols, which means 5 times the party spirit. I want all you guys to unleash your spirit animal now.
So is at this point that Drayux watched a lot of the film Hackers to kind of get the right enthusiasm to do these hacks?
Actually, I spent hours on a third-party hack. Like, hours. Hey, an ethanol, nice! I don't think we need it anymore, but, you know, at least the game decided eventually to be nice.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, I just gotta mention it. So Nico, when you're mentioning like making our way downtown, I don't know why I always think of somebody like aggressively pressing the keys like while doing it. I'm sorry, I know it has no relation to this run at all, but like, I don't know. I just think it's funny to think of it like that.
Aggressively walking.
Yeah, for sure. I see
Crossman
sees my my dance fat hack. Yeah, I love rhythm games too. They're a bit trickier to speedrun. And I think Happy Feet has a bonus run, is that right? For Pump It Up? Oh man, I wish I remember. He's a lot better than me though, so if you guys want, contribute to that incentive because he's showing me up any day.
Definitely check out Happy Feet.
Definitely. Yeah, dude, Happy Feet is a legend.
We could probably take a couple of donations right now.
Yeah, exactly. So mission 15, basically we're going to walk through the Anissa door. We're not a Sevastopol anymore, but as we do, there's not much interesting that happens that goes on. So Kyle, just, feel free to start reading up. I think we got to get caught up anyway.
Yeah, that sounds great. C Rain gives $100. Hey. They say the world is so hectic right now, let's make it a little bit better. But not for Amanda. Save those frames and get her out safely.
Dang.
Gosh.
Mr. Onion gives $10 saying Night Crew hype. Horror block done right. Thank you everyone. This goes to Runner's Choice. Emmy Rose gives $25, says I came here to get scared, but this guy's energy is too much fun. Good luck on the run. And Anonymous gives $5. It just says, no, Steve, no!
Only one so far, mission 3 a bit ago. Oh man. Yeah, if we were to keep going, we just got some hacks.
You got it. Props gives $10, says $5 train for Steve, 250,000. Let's see that hair flow.
Hey.
Just a reminder, if you're just showing up, if we hit 250K during the Alien Isolation run, Dre will unleash that beautiful golden mane.
Can we get another $5 hype train though?
Yeah, let's get a hype train rolling.
Awesome
Unit gives $25 for that majestic blonde hair flip.
Yes, dude.
Nabe Shugs gives $5, a $5 train, a $5 Steve train haiku. Hey, my name is Steve. No, really, I'm Steve Sugar, not a xenomorph.
Oh my gosh, I love it, dude, absolutely. All right, so we have one threat in mission 15 in this section. It's right here. There's a face hugger. So being the only threat, it's really easy to choke. Fortunately, we're okay. Just a small note. Now we just got some more hacks and a bunch of right turns. So Kyle, feel free to keep going.
You got it. Anonymous gives $5. $5 more for the golden locks.
Yes, dude.
People are feeling it. Rebel Moogle 79 gives $25, says I was gonna go to bed, but then this run came on. Also, Steve is a snack.
Hey, I totally agree, man. He is an absolute cute bean.
A little bit acidic, but just pungent to the taste.
Fristy Boy gives $20, says have to see that hair.
Yes, dude.
Echo gives $5, says Drayux's energy is keeping me going through this long night at work. Keep it up, Steve Train hype.
Sounds perfect. I wish the best on your luck, by the way. All right, I'm gonna do a quick cover of this cutscene. Basically, this cutscene is in fact a data log recovered from Nostromo, Ellen Ripley's ship. Again, Amanda Ripley is Ellen Ripley's daughter. So we finally learned what happened to her. But basically, she says that they had a creature and it's terrifying. And Ripley knows what that is, but Ellen didn't assume. So she disappeared and did what she had to do. for that. Now, this would have been my cutscene that I would have taken my break on, but I have way too much caffeine, dude. But anyway, yeah, so Taylor's going to get Marlo, but we still got time for a bunch more donations.
Cool, we got him. Komi Neko gives $7.77. It says, hi from Komi, Foxo, Buttermage, and Hoodie. Keep up the power energy, mate. I'll need some to siphon off of that, some of that later.
Heck yeah, extra love for them. Again, they're some of my OGs that have supported me trying to get this run to GDQ. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. I continue going. I keep interrupting. I'm too excited today.
The Ycrad gives $25. Says, loving the energy of this run. You can never have enough dad jokes.
Heck yeah, dude.
That is a fire comment. Thank you. Sterner Stock gives $50. No comment, but thank you so much. All of that going right to unleashing the beautiful blonde hair of your runner, Dray.
Yeah, oh, man.
Gildine gives $25, no comment. People want that hair released.
Dude, I'm glad. I spent a lot of years on it.
Trust me, when you see the looks, it is a lit experience.
I figured I should have my hair down, hair up, because I'm gonna mess with it the entire stream.
We got Laura G sending in $25. Says, Steve is a sneaky dude, but Dre is far faster and much cooler. Thank you for an amazing run. And Laney gives $25. Tickle the Steve, I dare you.
Oh my gosh.
The AI community is the hottest community. Fire hot. Hype.
A fun fact, the shotgun will stun C briefly. You don't see it in this category, but the category Nico runs, CC only, you do use the shotgun because you never pick up the flamethrower. It's a serious flex too, so I know I'm giving a plug in the middle of the stream, but like...
I don't attempt that. I'm too scared to do something like that.
If you like what I do, you'll like what Nico does as well. He runs this game as well. He just does a different category, you know.
Hand on a steering wheel.
So a bit more lore. Marlo's trying to blow up Sebastopol, and unfortunately, despite the fact we tried to stop the overload of the reactor on the ship, it didn't work. So Taylor's trapped in there. You know, in a little bit, guys, I gotta ask, can we get a preemptive F in the chat for Taylor? Taylor's an absolute Chad, and unfortunately doesn't end well for Taylor. We gotta get the heck off there though. It's flamey, it's smoky. Smokey the Xeno reminds you. The wise Smokey the Xeno reminds you only you can stop space station fires. So use your flamethrower wisely.
Explosions.
Also, gravity gives up on us a little bit here. Not too much of a big deal, but you know, nice moment.
Hot take. Taylor did nothing wrong.
Oh, come on. Oh, goodness me.
Oh, you guys are fantastic. Yeah, dude, Taylor needs all the love she can get. She's trying her best.
So there is a fun little thing that myself and Knowles actually found at one point. With crouch clipping, you can actually crouch clip through the fire of that very first bit that you leave through. And because everything is like a scripted walkthrough, you can actually not progress as soon as you sit down. And you're just looking into the blackness, and it's just like, this is fine moment.
All right, so that concludes mission 15, which means we're on to mission 16. I gotta warn you guys, mission 16 is my worst mission. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna start with the regular strat that I would do if I were going for a world record. If that fails, I've got a backup safety strat, but man, mission 15 is tricky. I'm gonna be extra cool if I get this, and I'm wearing the cool kid glasses. I might put on the other pair, just in case we get this.
Just to give a little bit of a visual, why this is so dangerous is that there's a lot of humans. So the best way to compare it is like Novice, it's basically that they're shooting Nerf guns at you, and Nightmare is like mega, I don't even know it, like mega damage weapons.
It's Pepe and Mega.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Molotovs. This strategy is a little violent as well. But you know, we got 6 humans, 2 of which have revolvers, so we don't want anything to do with them. Oh my gosh, I got the good formation.
Nice.
All right, there's still one more formation I gotta worry about. Oh, that's bad. And we're good. Never mind, we're good. If he shot us roll any faster, we'd be in a rough spot. There's another guy here. He only got a shotgun though, so we don't have to worry about him. And we did what that was honestly, I could not have asked for a better basement of mission 16. Man, I was expecting I was gonna reset 3 or 4 times just because it's marathon, the pressure.
In practice, it was definitely a good few resets.
It was, I think I tried 5 times in practice.
Yeah.
There was always a charge pack on that, so I'm gonna get that.
Can we get some marathon luck in the chat?
Marathon luck, I guess so, man. All right, so I grabbed a charge pack, which is gonna allow me to make a noise maker. We are gonna use one of these, and it is for the intended purpose, so that's a pretty cool feature. Yeah, so I was able to take out both revolver guys, which is nice, because we have to go through them once, and then we have to come up on the way back, except that the aliens are active on the way back, so not only do we have to avoid getting shot by the revolver, which is almost always a one-shot, but we also want to avoid, well, you know, attracting Steve too much. Steve becomes pretty feisty, so if you guys tuned in later, it is worth noting that the xenomorph learns as you go throughout the game, and as the xenomorph learns, and it kind of learns by unlocking nodes on a tree is the technical side of things, but if you don't unlock the nodes on the tree via means of just doing it with the alien, they are scripted to unlock as you progress through the game. So by you get to the time you get mission 16, mission 17 especially, they are super, super feisty. And it can be a little bit saucy.
So what we're doing now is we're going to be heading over to the Sebastopol Observatory, and the reason that we're doing this is that we're trying to find the correct values in order to turn around some dishes that we're going to go to outside when we're spacewalking over towards some power turn-ons, because we're going to try to re-establish communication with Verlaine, who's going to try and help us actually get out of Sebastopol as well.
So we're about to hit one of the most boring parts of the entire game. Objectively, it's like the most boring.
I don't love
The
mission
best,
16.
most fun, most non-boring missions.
It's beautiful. Oh, I gotta. Oh, that was rude. I gotta pray I don't soft lock.
I mean, it's spectacular, but for a speedrunner, it's just kind of like slowly moving.
The slow-mo part of it.
I just had a realization, the possibility that you can soft lock at these and just out of random. So I'm all kind of nervous now. Okay, we're good. One more. These are also objectively the worst mini games.
Yeah, these
if you get it just a tiny bit too early, you lose 10 or more seconds.
With some of the puzzles, if you accidentally press Q, like you back out of the puzzles, depending on which puzzle it is, you can actually soft lock it to a point where you can't activate it anymore. That is basically a run reset or a mission reset. It's not a good time.
Yeah, not usually. Gotta wait till the circle's all the way in there. All right, something like that. Cool. We did a soft lock. It's good to go. I figured I'd get that. Mission 16, I'm blown away. Went so well at the start. We got the perfect formation. So I was like, we're bound to soft lock or something. It's just, yeah. So I'm very glad it did not happen. Yeah, we got the long spacewalk coming, which is the reason I don't love this mission. Because it's just like 11 minutes of kind of similar to Mission 9. It looks really cool when you're casually playing, but there's not much to look at when you've looked at it all.
I mean, when we go outside, let's try not to make too light of the situation.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Boo. Does boo fit here because it's a spooky game?
That's good.
Sorry.
Franchise, good joke.
That was something.
Should we get a few donations in then?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. We got plenty of time for donations here in this spacewalk.
Yeah, you got it. Gollum gives $5. He says, Steve's just upset that you guys are isolating him. If you got to know him, you'd see that he's pretty cool and not as hot-headed as you make him out to be.
Fantastic.
Llama gives $50 and says, let's see that hair.
Hey, Gianni.
Llama knows what's up. We are approaching the $6,000 mark. We're just a little over that still, so keep that coming in. Mud Skunk gives $25, says, loving the enthusiasm.
Heck yeah, dude.
We've got $20 from Emerson. They say it's 2:30 a.m. and this guy's such a riot, I literally can't turn the stream off. Release the hair, sir. Give
Release
the
the
people what they want.
Oh, it's perfect.
It's almost like the closed browser button is too hot to handle.
Oh
Close
gosh.
browser button. Yeah, dude, it's, burns you on touch. You want to mess with that button. Oh man, a quick update on the lore. So if you guys were here since mission 2, Nico described that our first goal is going to be to try to contact communications. We got stranded for our crew, so we want to try to get contact Verlaine on the Torrens, the ship we came on, and talk to her. We've gone on a detour this entire game, and we're finally in the process of manually lining the massive dish up here such that we can talk to Verlaine. It's been quite the journey just to finally get around to that, but you know, it wouldn't be a horror game if you had to do everything for yourself, so I guess it's fun. But anyway, that's the update on the lore. Kyle, keep the donations rolling, my friend.
I do like that little incentive there, actually. If this is a deathless run, will you still let the hair down?
He died in 3 though.
I'll say deathless everywhere after mission 3 and
apart from that one.
6.
So that just means the sooner we hit 250K, the more hair down time you
The
get.
more hair,
Exactly so.
Here's a follow-up to that donation that sent chills down my spine. Chirpy gives $25. Says, I've been friends with Quazzle and his wife since high school. Glad to know they're watching this run just like I am. Love them both heaps and wishing them the best. Also, $25 to see that glorious golden hair flow free.
I didn't realize how hypey your hair would be, dude, but I actually love it like so much.
We've got Kay gives $25 and says, video games.
We're gamers here, dude.
Oh, we've got, ooh, this is a good one. Kyle Degradable gives $25 and says, I have seen zero evidence of Steve being bad. Have you tried talking to him?
We did, but it got a little heated.
There we go. Knowles the perfect. I was like, wheels were spinning. I'm like, there's got to be some good reply to that.
It was an explosive argument. We just don't want to have to confront it again.
Hey, if the alien's being mean, you have to report him to HR.
Yeah, Sebastopol HR. Oh man, no wonder he's so mean. They abandoned the station a while ago. Guys, we figured it out. We cracked Sega's code. It's all revealed. GDQ says all, tells all.
Oh, we've got a
man,
haiku
yeah.
in from Shadow Hero 92, giving $5. Says a haiku for this run. This run is lit. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm counting these. Nope, these are wrong. Hold on, I'm taking back this donation while I count while I count these syllables.
Refund. Oh my gosh.
I'll count those and I'll come back.
You have to, if there's not enough syllables, you have to interpretively add syllables. I think that's the golden rule.
Okay. Give me a second, I'll interpret where I need to count them.
Perfect.
Anonymous gives $25, says, love watching you run Alien Isolation, having worked on it. It always amazes me to watch people speedrun it.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Anonymous Dev, tell us who you are.
Dev Anonymous.
Metalizer gives $5 and says, best entertaining speedrun I have seen. Thanks, Dre.
Oh, thank you so much.
Jaron Summers gives $50. Hello from Amsterdam. I'm loving the run.
Amsterdam.
It's fun being able to watch the late night stuff without having to stay up all night. Good luck to
Heck
Drayux.
yeah. I spent about 6 hours in the Amsterdam airport. If that makes me cool, I don't know if it does, but I appreciate that the bathrooms were still in English.
Okay, so I've counted the haiku syllables, and I'm going to stretch one out to make it 5. So here we go. Shadow Hero 92 with an edit from the host gives $5. Says a haiku for this run. This run is lit, as fast as sliding on ice. That is my hot take.
Oh my gosh!
I like it. I like
and
it.
You guys know the joke. There we go.
Oh, we've got a limerick that just came in. And this is a limerick for Steve from Klaus. He gives $25 and says, a limerick for Steve. He's a scary creature from space. He has too many teeth in his face. Steve is coming. You better start running. Please get us out of this place.
That's awesome.
I love it. Give me more poetry.
Fantastic. Oh my gosh, dude.
And we are past the $6,000 mark. We're at like 5,700 to unleash the hair. Keep it coming in, my friends.
Beautiful. We got about half an hour left in the run.
Oh, Dre, make sure to mention the Xeno.
Yeah, we will. Don't worry. He's coming up.
We still going on?
So glad I had the chance to do this. And
Yeah, you got
keep
it.
going. We're gonna mention the Xenos to do like one more, and then we'll have an
Anonymous
intermission.
gives $100 and says, "Let's nuke this place from orbit."
Hey, there we go. And we got one more.
Barwell gives $25, says, "We want the hair. We want the hair. We want the hair."
Fantastic. All right, so another fun little Easter egg. We got his breaking quarantine a little bit. I know he's a Nazi boy, but he's gonna crawl up around here. I think I'm supposed to get to this pole. Oh, there he is right there. I missed him. And he's just gonna go up and around. I'll make my lines imperfect just so we can watch him, because this is too great to pass up. Look at this smug boy. So this is Steve V2. Steven, I guess. And yeah, he's in there, so you know, hair percent. Oh, there's an idea. I like that, Stevie. All right, now we got time for a couple more as we get the heck out of our spacesuit.
All right, you got it. Alyssa gives $50, says, "Let's go. I love the game Alien Isolation." Trunk Monkeys gives $25, says, "You guys have me smiling all morning. Loving the vibes. Keep up the great run." Thank you so much, everybody. You have all been so generous during this run. This is great.
Fantastic. All right, I'm dropping a quick safety save here, because if I die, I have to do all of the spacewalk again, and we want to avoid that at all costs. So
That's happened to me once before. It is not fun.
yeah. Usually if it happens, I'm like, all right, nope, I don't care. This is a no reset run. I'm done.
So after Dre goes up this elevator,
Yeah.
he's gonna hit the glass with a fiery passion, and he's going
Oh my
to try to
God.
bait Steve to come in and kill the humans, those cold-hearted humans. And then he's gonna exit real quick. He's gonna be a speedy boy, you know.
Yeah,
And,
so this is the same trick we used in Mission 14. Steve can't get to me, and this door is scripted to be locked, so he can't open the door himself. Only the human can open the door. So we're gonna make him notice me. Once he wants me. Oh, he's going the other way. Well, that's not usually supposed to happen. Go away, big guy. There he goes. That has happened before, but not usually. So you guys didn't see my cool flex. Basically what happens if it works like it's supposed to, you literally walk over his tail because he's decided he's gonna vent, and it's a good feeling. It's stressful, but you know. All right, so now they are active. We got to go back through those humans. We took out both the revolver guys, so this should be reasonably safe. I'm gonna have the shotgun in hand just in case. I'm gonna psych run. He runs behind that door behind me. I'm sorry, Twitchy, I don't get to show off your new strat. I had too good of a basement. I don't know if Twitchy, you're seeing this right now, but if you watch it, I'm sorry, my friend. You made a strat just for me. There's my human friend right there. Aspetta is Italian for wait. There's more Italian lessons for you guys. All right, we're gonna make a bit of noise. I want Steve to be over here.
Learning Italian with chat.
Yeah, dude, I've learned more than I'd like to admit from this game. All right, I'm gonna flamethrower out because we got past humans. Again, we didn't have any revolver boys, so we're good to go. Don't drop, Steve. He likes to drop right here. There he goes, right on time. Had he dropped any earlier, I would have had to flame him first. And that concludes Mission 16. I'm genuinely proud, because that's like the best Mission 16 I've had in a while. I gotta take the glasses off. Mission 17 is dark, and I gotta focus a lot. We're gonna hit that door. There's a human in here. I'm gonna whip out a flare. The first thing we're gonna try to do is door break, and it's kind of a multi-stage glitch. The door we need to open is currently locked, and it'll be open as soon as power turns on. If the human is outside of the door when we're turning the door on, he will open the door for us. There's supposed to be a facehugger that spawns when we open the door, but if he opens the door for us, we don't have the facehugger. Because we don't have the facehugger to flame, Steve never drops it and makes this first part a lot safer. Key code is 1851 as always. I gotta hope he's going the right way. Nice, right to the flare. 1851. Oh, he saw me. He might forget I'm here. We might have missed door break though. That's all right. It's not the end of the world if we missed it. I can show you guys a ranged baton though.
This human must think he's a hot shot or something.
Yeah, dude. Oh, he was walking back to it. So no, I can use baton and charge from there. I gotta take out my flamethrower. So we will have the riskier strat, but you know, that's all right. All right, now we gotta run. Come on, come on, come on. Give me a good drop. Perfect. Can Steve run Linux? I wish. So now Steve is distracted by the same flare. So we do double use this flare, which is really nice. I'm gonna take out my EMP mine as well. I'm gonna watch him. So you can see his tail and his head just through the window over there. He's gonna lock up in a bit. There he goes. As soon as he does, he's done with that flare. That's the secondary actual intended use of the EMP mine, is you can make a loud noise as a distraction. So now this cutie is gonna be like, oh, what's that? Oh, whoa, what's this? And run on over to it. Perfect.
You just gotta take the dog out for a walk, you know? Play fetch.
Exactly, yeah. And he'll be over there long enough we can just hide right here by this tram. Despite the fact we missed door break, again, it's half RNG, which direction the human walks. Despite the fact we missed door break, I'm out of flares though. We gotta have a bit riskier of a next section.
This might get a little
we're gonna
spicy.
use the same thing in mission 14 and mission 16 as well. Steve is down. Now, despite the fact that it looks like this tram is moving, it's actually perfectly still and we don't cut to loading stream. So Steve is still right there relative to us, meaning he can hear us. So we want to try to get him to vent so he's not on this side when we get to it. So we're gonna be really mean to this poor box. It's all right though, it's for a good cause, Mr. Box. And as soon as that door opens, I'm gonna start cycle running. Be silent. He shouldn't drop, but if he does, he'll vent right away. And we're good. Alright, now I'm gonna get my noisemaker repaired. Oh wait, I gotta drop a safety save, don't I?
Yes.
Can I explain the tram part real quick?
Oh, go for it, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so Trey, oh my gosh, I'm thinking of the RE2 runner. Oh my gosh, Dre was hitting the tram because he wants the alien to vent because he doesn't want him when he goes up the elevator. That's all he was doing it for.
Yep. The stream delay between commentary and being able to see the run is a bit unfortunate, but okay, we're gonna shark the noisemaker there. It's a bummer to have another flare, but we'll survive. It's not too bad. Steve just likes to say, hey, there's this guy that needs a tickle around the corner. He's a bit of a hothead as well, so you know, gotta be careful for him. And we're gonna do another cool trick called key card clip. We're supposed to have to get a key code to open this door. The key code is 1984 if you're curious, and I got it right away. Nice. But by hugging that wall a little bit and toggling our crouch, we're able to look up and down while the space station tilts, right? Because we're out down in orbital stabilizer. So the space station's tilting and you can see that. It's kind of a cool effect.
I wonder if chat would know the reason why it is 1984 as the code.
I don't actually know why that is.
Well, I won't spoil it for you now, but I'll do it in about 5 minutes, yeah?
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Just want to cut in real quick and say we are just about 5,000 away from hair percent. So make sure you get that train rolling. Let's get it before the game is over.
Yeah, run's finishing up decently
so.
soon. So mission 17 is notorious for this hallway as well. We have to run through it 4 times, and Steve does something different each time we run through it. This time he's over by that noisemaker, so it should be pretty safe. We're gonna smooth left turn. I took a couple steps, we're all right. Oh wait, no, it's already too late for the flare. We're going to drop to flare in that hallway as well to prepare for the next stage. Unfortunately, we couldn't, so I'm gonna have to use a bit more flamethrower fuel. Let's check how much I have actually.
Someone in chat just got it. Assisted suicide. It was a reference to George Orwell's book of 1984.
Oh, really? That was a facehugger there, by the way. Okay, I didn't hear him die, so I had to be sure. There is a hardcore flex strat where you actually go grab that terminal and then flame him, but you have to get the timing and the RNG where that facehugger is perfect. Now again, Steve's gonna be around the corner here instead, which is a bummer because it doesn't look nearly as cool. I'm just gonna go a little slowly. He's going that way. There he goes, now he turns around. Steve? Steve? My baby, come on.
Ooh.
Go.
Monka W.
That was a Steve Pepega right there, dude. He didn't know where to be scared. I'm dropping another safety save here. Mission 17 is full of surprises, and so gotta play it as safe as possible. We've gone through the hallway twice now, which is nice. Now we're gonna take another advantage of another scripted moment here. He's gonna jump through this window. We're just gonna get nice and close, clip through him and flame him a couple times. He's gonna just not even care. And again, the reason he does that is because he takes enough damage before he's actually enabled to look around and pay attention to my position. All right, now there's a chance he's in this vent here this time, so we gotta hug that wall.
Just letting you know, we did break that $5,000 mark. You guys are doing awesome. Keep it up. We've raised over $1,000 in just a little bit, so keep it going, guys.
Dude, that's so awesome. You guys are fantastic. All right, so he doesn't always drop there. He's not supposed to, but he's more likely to drop if running in a faster PC, and I guess I'm flexing now, I guess, but oh man, it makes the run more dangerous. All right, now I'm gonna make a lot of, are you kidding me, Steve?
Uh-oh, not a good thing to hear.
That's not a good exit.
Oh my gosh, I just saw it on the stream.
That's not a good exit at all. He's not supposed to do that. In fact, I don't think this has happened to me before.
This is 6?
Yeah, actually, this is never happened before.
Oh my gosh.
All right, now I gotta pray. This is the one moment of the run I use the motion tracker. I gotta stare into this, because if he drops, he will be too close. No, don't peep to the left. Don't do it. Not to the left. Not the left. No. We're good. If he drops and he's close enough, you have a 50-50 chance of survival. Doesn't matter about the flamethrower.
It was actually calculated. He knew he wasn't gonna die this one to make it a little bit more spicy.
That was a PogChamp mission 17. I'm sorry.
That was a troll.
I am
obviously.
very proud of that. I'm a little low on flamethrower fuel now, which is a bit rough, but
again, it's still deathless right now, apart from mission 3. So you never know, guys. You never know.
Yeah, we're still
you may be
technically
able to see
mission
the hair.
17 as well.
But still,
all we gotta
guys,
do
if
is
you want to see the
open
hair
a.
beforehand, keep on donating, guys.
Apologies, I interrupted you, Nico. All we gotta do is open an elevator door. So Kyle, feel free to drop some more donations.
We've got plenty coming in. Thanatos 15 gives $100. Says, I keep hearing my name from my brother's room and figured out you all are and figured out all of you are calling me an alien. I swear, I'm a human just like you. I have human teeth just like all of us humans do, right?
Oh, that's what the androids say too. And they say non-Scotty as well, so maybe that's the Turing test.
We've got more poetry from Orankers. Gives $10, says, more poetry on a space station. Those bots need a good tickle. Run from Feisty Steve.
All right, so I only know I use 2 Molotovs. Oh, I don't get to do the fancy droid Molotov. That's all right. There's another android that likes to grab us, and I don't get to use my Molotov there, which is a bummer. We're on mission 18 now, guys. Kind of the home stretch, but we got two parts to mission 18. First, I've got to activate this prompt, and on the other side, there is, nice, we got a really good formation too, actually.
Mind if I talk about the lore here, buddy?
Oh, yeah, give me just a sec. So we're going to do a little prompt skip. You're supposed to have to reactivate this, but if you hug the wall, you can actually activate this before the game is like, actually, no, you should go under and do the long way that takes like a minute and a half. And then I got to dodge around this droid too, so I'm going to try to be cool, but we'll see.
All right, so lore-wise right now, basically the Torrens is docked to the Sebastopol. We're all trying to like collectively leave together. So we are trying to activate the emergency override for the docking clamp so that we can go with Verlaine in the Torrens and make our merry way.
Heck yeah. Yeah, so this is what Verlaine told us to do. Although as you can tell, it's pretty hot in this room. You know, it's almost as hot as how fast we're going. I'm really stretching for these now. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
It's like we have exhausted a lot of them, but you know, it's still a good.
Was that meant to be?
We got 2 scripted drops here. There's flamethrower fuel. So I'm gonna run. I'm gonna watch the tail so I don't get blocked. It's on that side this time. Cool, he went the other way. And we got one more. I'm gonna get the Molotov ready. Hold it at this door as soon as it opens. Throw it on the ground. We're gonna show him what's up. There we go.
Yeah, yeet.
Yeet. Yeet, baby. Oh man, we got as soon as you touch this lever, fun fact, the aliens despawn. So if you got one on your tail, if you get to the lever, you're good to go. You have a fire under your butts. Yes, Mew, thank you. We needed that. And Ripley gets a little emotional here. Unfortunately, it's not the best for speed running. We got one more section now. And we got a cutscene, a bit of like a loading screen here. So Kyle, feel free to get probably 3 or 4 more donations in.
Cool. We've got one from the not so anonymous dev Vicky with $100. Says, "Hey Vicky here, cinematic animator at Creative Assembly. Great job on your run on one of my favorite games. Keep saving those frames and give Steve a big hug for me."
Heck yeah, that's so awesome, dude.
That's so cool. Arathom gives $25, says, "Glad to see GDQ back on, even if we can't do it the normal way this time. Looking forward to great runs this week. Good luck, Drayux."
Heck yeah. All right, we got another really cool glitch coming up. It's called Hugger Boost. What we're gonna do is take advantage of the huggers. They always like to jump on our face. If we're crouching and holding our weapon up, it adds our 2 speeds together. You see a bug similar to this with Subnautica, if you were curious. But yeah, it adds the 2 speeds together and it gives us a nice launch forward. It's a little risky. I didn't need to grab that flare. I saw it. I got excited. Oh, we're out of fuel too. Ooh, this is gonna be a little risky. All right, we got 2 huggers here. I gotta take both these guys out. No. The first one sometimes blocks the flame of the second one. Unfortunately, that's what happened this time around. That's a bummer. I got a little ahead of myself.
That was not a good sound to hear, but
That
you know
was
what? You're still
tragic.
doing great, dude. This is honestly like a really, really good run for
I'm
GDQ.
super happy with this run. All right, we got one more. I gotta pay attention to this timing here. Come on, there it is. I got about a little less than half, about somewhere between a quarter second and a half a second to decide. All right, cool, revolver's loaded. I'm gonna hold the revolver out. We got another cutscene where 2 Xenos are supposed to drop. One does during the cutscene, one does directly after. If we fire a gun, as soon as the cutscene ends, he doesn't drop, which is good because he's not scripted like this guy. So because of that, we're able to run right past him. The other one, if you get too close, he gives you a little hug with his mouth. And we got another elevator here. This mission's full of jump scares.
So since you died there, does that mean that hair percent is the only way to see that hair now?
Maybe. I don't know. You guys are so fantastic. I should at least show it. A little bit.
We're just over 4K, so let's make that happen, and then
man.
there's no
It's
questions
getting
about
real
whether that
close.
hair gets released.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh.
Keep it going, everyone.
The best part about
Unleash
mission
the beast.
18 is that we have a bunch of autosaves as well in case we choke, which is nice. We got a tram here. But Kyle, feel free to drop another donation.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got the newbie with $50 says, "This runner's personality is infectious. We could run, but the good vibes would catch us. He's making late nights so fun with this alien run. Times like
So
this
great.
are so precious."
Heck yeah.
I
So
did
a
not
cool
know that was a
trick is-
limerick until I was halfway through it.
Oh, that's all right. So what I did there, I hugged that wall, and you can actually skip the second tram as well. It's a little feature. If you haven't played the game before, and you don't vividly remember this mission, it wouldn't be very noticeable. But oh man, I do not like how low my fuel is. In fact, I got to do a quick check. We're at 14 fuel. Okay, so yikes. I gotta do as quick of a grab as possible. Actually, no, I gotta use the shotgun. I gotta do CC only strats. Oh, I missed. CC only, you only get 1 shotgun shell for those, so, you know, I have it easy. But yeah, I'm out of fuel, so I was able to get 1 of them and I'm not the second.
Any percent strats?
Yeah.
Any percent strats. Yeah, Nico knows all about that shotgun.
Don't I just?
Oh, man. Another
can
fall.
tell.
Poor Ripley. We get scripted health here, though, so you can't die in this fall, which is nice.
So within
Nice
an 80% run, you only get 4 shotgun shells to kill 6 face huggers. So the very last shot there, you can have to kill them both within 1 final shot. It is so tough.
It really is, yeah. Oh man, we're pretty much on the home stretch now, guys. We got to do a spacewalk. I'm gonna leave it to Kyle to get a couple more donations in, and then I'll explain the next glitch coming up.
Ladder fall
You
over.
got it. Here's an excellent one from X56 with $500.
Wow.
Money for the hair. Donation
Money
to
for the
Runner's
hair.
Choice. Is this a haiku?
Nice.
CC Arathom, to reply to your message, is a glitch tech where you bind your crouch action to your scroll wheel, which allows you to rub up against doors and just glitch through them. You can skip from mission 2 to mission 18 that way, and so I like the category. I get the full alien experience. Oh man, all right, we can get probably 2 more in, 2 or 3 maybe.
All right, we've got $50 from Kenzie GNC, the most enthusiastic runner I've seen yet. Go, Drayux!
I appreciate it, dude, that's awesome.
And then Lane gives $5, says, I was supposed to go to bed ages ago, but I can't leave. Steve!
Oh man, dude. My mouse is falling apart, speaking of which. Do we keep going, Kyle? We got a bit more time.
Speaking of Steve, Steve donates $10 and says, ma'am, you dropped your ID. I've been trying to get your attention. See, it's just a misunderstanding.
New lore has been leaked.
All right, we're at $4,100 to get that hair. Keep them rolling in like Drew, who gives $25, says, Steve, look good, feel good, play good.
Oh my gosh. Guys, we gotta get these gamer glasses on. So I'm gonna explain. We have 2 more glitches in this run. One of which is completely RNG. That's the second, and one of them is dependent on my ability to do something. Now, being the very last glitch in the run, it's so easy to choke. It's not actually too hard, but it's so easy to choke. It's called double pins. And Nico's trying to rub it in now.
Single pins.
I choke so often that my role on the Alien Discord server is single pins for this exact reason. So hopefully I get it at least once. We got to do double pins. Hopefully we get it at least once to show it off to you guys. That's why I put on the gamer glasses. We have to be prepared as possible to make sure we get these double pins.
You look like a true gamer with those glasses. I can't even deny it. Like, it's actually a major gaming moment for you. Like, oh my gosh. I don't even think that'll block the intensity of your bright future, dude. Like, it's just, it's crazy to me.
Kyle, we can do one more quick one.
Sure, Steve is donating a lot right now. Steve gives $10 and says, little known fact about us aliens, the only way to truly defeat us is with donations to Doctors Without Borders.
Hey, I like the sound of that. Oh man, all right, we got the pins coming up. Dude, pressure's on, man. I shouldn't say that. It doesn't help me, like, you know. I got this. There we go. There's that mental attitude. All right, I'm gonna take a bit of extra time for the lineup. Nice, there it is once. So what I'm doing, I'm activating both of these prompts at the same time. Each time I get it saves 15 seconds. So you see both pins come up at once. And all right, one more time. Yes, dude!
Let's go!
Dolphins, baby. Alright, we got one more glitch and it's totally RNG. It is known as fast walk. It's a bit of a complicated one. Basically what happens is that you would usually walk slow, but instead, if you get it, you walk fast. And it saves about 8 seconds. But yeah, this is about the end of mission 18. Which means we got just about, I think 41 seconds if we get it, is the mission 19 segment. You guys have put in the massive effort for hair percent though, so I'll be sure to show it off at the very least. All right, and cutscene. This is basically Sevastopol falling into KGT-48, and now we hope, dude. Come on, fast walk, let's get it.
RNG, come on! No! Skill! Oh, he didn't get it.
Guys, it's time to reset. I'm sorry, we're starting back in mission 1.
That's a rip run.
Tragic.
Might as well just say it's a
Might
lost
as well
cause.
end the run here, dude. Oh, man. Anyway, you can die in this section as well. Again, it's a 40, I guess it's about a minute if you don't get fast walk. It's a minute-long mission, but you can die. Don't worry, though, I can give the tutorial. You hold backwards for a little bit here. And then as soon as you look to the right, you hold left. We got time coming up really soon as well. Now you look right and you start scrolling. Time is as soon as the screen goes to black. Oh man, it's gonna be about 3, 2, 1, time. That, my friends, is Alien Isolation. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, it can't be too loud, it's 4.
We also hit the 250K. Right at the same time. Congratulations and thank you so much to everybody.
Legends.
Oh my
go
gosh,
time.
GDQ.
That's amazing. You guys
Oh
are
my gosh,
incredible.
unleash the
Not super
beast,
long,
Dre!
but
Unleash the beast!
Can give you guys those hair flips. Yo, we hit the hair percent. You guys are legends. Holy dang. And yo, we got 239 with loads. That was actually an insane run. I did not get a single practice run that was as fast as this. So I'm so glad. I guess everything lined up just the way we need it. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. You guys are absolute legends. I appreciate the support. You guys actually at the 250K, that is insane. Oh my gosh, I absolutely nutty. You guys are so awesome. I can't thank GDQ enough for having me, Kyle for hosting, as well as my friends Nico Hart and Knowles for joining me today. They're also alien speedrunners, and they also stream it every now and again. So definitely, if you enjoyed me, definitely consider showing them some love as well. They definitely deserve it. I couldn't have done it without them. Definitely not the hot cold jokes. All thanks to our friend Mr. Coolman. If you guys are curious what I do, I know shameless self-plug. I like to stream a variety of things, such as alien speedruns. I've got a cool stream coming up in the next couple weeks, hopefully. I'm going to attempt to complete Alien on a dance... Oh, if it'll unfold. On a Dance Revolution pad. I'll only be using my feet to complete the run. And it should be a blast, so I'm really excited about that run coming up. Again, guys, that is so awesome. You hit the 250K. Let me get up. The music's pretty loud here. The metal one has fewer buttons. That is a good question. Metal one has 6 buttons, the soft one has 10, as well as it's easy to do a trick known as bracketing, where you can step on multiple buttons as once, which then you can rebind to a separate input altogether to have enough inputs for the game. So yeah, and if you like funny runs as well, Knowles does extra hype, like speed percent. I can't think it was like 200%.
400%,
Yeah,
baby.
Yeah, like 4 times the speed of the base game.
Yeah, so-
Nico does steering wheel percent, so he uses a steering wheel, which is absolutely legendary as well.
so much
we
fun.
got all kinds
So
of
the
fun things.
accelerators go forwards.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Just to give a shout out to the AI community, you can find us at speedrun.com/AI. The category extensions that Dre was talking about is AI meme. We are a super cool community. I have almost never had issues with anybody in here. It is so lovely. These people are so supportive. We love helping new runners, and it's just really cool, you know. Obviously, make sure to check out Dre on Twitch. It's spelled on the screen, and check out Nico at twitch.tv/NIKOHEART. You also can find me in the Discord community as well as the speedrun community. I'm at 4th in the category that Dre is 2nd in, so yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, I have to say, Knowles mentioned community. The Alien would not be nearly this fun of a run. It's 3 hours long, right? I think this is like the 2nd or 3rd longest run that GDQ accepted today, which is, or sorry, for this event, which is absolutely crazy. But it would not be nearly as fun if it weren't for the community and showing you the way along. Again, somebody made me a strat like an hour before the run, just in case mission 16 didn't go my way. Like, absolute shout out to the community, for real. They are so friendly. I think, yeah, if Nico knows, even any final thoughts as well.
I think that's it. Thank you so much for having me on, Dre. I really do appreciate you.
Dude, thank you so much for coming. You had to wake up early for this.
Everyone who donated today, everyone who took a part of this run, thank you guys so much, especially reaching that $250,000 towards Doctors Without Borders. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that is no small number. And the fact we've only been doing GDQ now for 2 days, to hit 250K, we're well on pace for that million. You know, speedrunning, we're all about that pace. So, oh my gosh, that is just insanity. I saw like mission 14 where it's still 244. I'm like, oh man, it's like, well, I want to show off the hair, and then you guys did it. Oh my gosh, I apologize if we got too involved in the run. We missed a couple donations as well, but they are still very, very appreciated. I think Kyle will be covering that after this run too. But yeah, gonna be finished early, so I guess you guys can do the next run a bit earlier as well. But I think that's gonna do it for us. So thank you guys so much for having us.
Thank you so much, Drayux. Let's get a bunch of hype, a bunch of love in the chat for that amazing run of Alien Isolation, and for hitting 250K at 5 in the morning where I am. What an amazing group you all are. Coming in right at the last minute, there was DK Salfo with a $4,000 donation. They do it with poetry, saying, "Aliens scare me. Should this be made a haiku? Hair percent unlocked." Thank you, DK Salfo, and thank you for everyone staying up with us here at Summer Games Done Quick 2020 Online, powered by Twitch. I am the Kyle Thomas. We're going to send it over to a Twitch ad. Everybody be great, treat each other with love and kindness, and I will see you all soon.
Hello everyone, my name is Ecdysis, and I'll be taking over the hosting block for the Silent Hill Homecoming run and these late night hours. Hope you're all doing great. Before I begin though, I would like to talk a bit about the Yeti. The Yeti creates amazing merch and apparel for video game culture, and has been an official supporter of Games Done Quick events since 2011. Over $1 million have been donated to GDQ charities. As well, all profits from the SGDQ 2020 collection go to Doctors Without Borders. Shop the Yeti's official SGDQ 2020 collection at www.theyeti.com. Hope you all enjoyed the Alien Isolation run. We saw some great donations from that one. For instance, we have $10 from Design Tech DK saying, "Great run, great energy, great hair." We have $25 from Jose96 saying, "This is amazing. Thank you so much for doing it." We have $25 from Captain Balcon saying, "Loving the energy, dude. Great run of a great game." All right, now we're ready to send it on over to an interview with Spike Vegeta and Schmumbler.
Hello, welcome everyone back to Summer Games Done Quick 2020. I am Spike Vegeta, and I have the pleasure of being joined by one of the greatest runners in the horror community. We got Schmumbler right here, current world record holder for a lot of categories in Silent Hill Homecoming. He'll be running that game for you guys coming up right here in a bit after this interview. Schmumbler, how are you doing this 4:30 in the morning?
I'm doing all right. How's it going?
I'm doing great. Yeah, definitely excited for your run. I've been a big fan of horror game speedruns for a long time. Definitely looking forward to, I've never seen a Homecoming run until I did some research for this one. We'll get into that here in a second. Yeah. But start off, I want to ask you, in my free time, myself and a group of my very nerdy speedrun friends have enjoyed predicting the GDQ games list and analyzing hundreds of different speed games every 6 months. For a long time, the Silent Hill community has been offering Homecoming, and it's awesome to see the passion of the community and your hard work be paid off by its inclusion in marathons like SGDQ. Where would you say the community's passion for this particular speed games come from? Why this above so many others?
So I think that's kind of a two-part answer. I think a big part of it is just Homecoming has always been one of the two black sheep of the Silent Hill franchise. And, you know, at least for me, a big draw for Homecoming is taking that one of those few Silent Hill games that just everybody hates on and turning it into something just incredible to witness and to play.
I've said it many times for speed games over the years. Sonic 06, not a good video game, but can be an amazing speed run, actually. We've got Awful Block and that sort of stuff here at GDQs. Just because something isn't necessarily well received casually, could still be an amazing speed run. So, and watching through it, it definitely looks like that. I want to ask you, as part of the Silent Hill speedrunning community and the great horror speedrunning community as a whole, give me your top 3 speed games from the genre.
So that's actually a pretty tough question.
Yeah, a lot of good ones.
Yeah, and I haven't really touched a whole lot of them myself personally, and I'd hate to mention Homecoming because that just kind of feels like cheating a little bit. But,
but it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah. But I would say Amnesia is definitely up there. If anybody saw that earlier, just the amount of out of bounds that you can do in that game is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Second one, I'd have to go with Clock Tower 3, just because I do have that kind of soft spot for the more cheesy horror games. And
for sure,
when you have a speed run about a video game where half the time you're just optimizing movement as much as you can, and the other half you're turning into a magical girl anime, it's just really fun.
Dang, now I want to see a run of Clock Tower 3 all of a sudden. I've messed with Resident Evil, I'm messing with Silent Hill later this year. Never Clock Tower. You might have just sold me on it, my friend.
Yeah. Third one I'd say would probably go to Silent Hill 3, just because it tends to be a pretty easy one to pick up, but especially lately they've been finding some new out of bounds tricks that kind of cuts down a good amount of time, a couple minutes here and there. It's Silent Hill games in general are just really easy to pick up, so it's a good beginner's game that has a pretty high skill ceiling.
Let me actually jump forward a question then, now that you're talking about that. I've always believed that horror games are actually really good first speed games for people. I ran them myself back in the day with the original Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2. As one of the community's strong direction would you point aspiring runners towards if they wanted to get into Silent Hill speedrunning?
Yeah, so definitely 2 or 3. I would say with the new stuff, 3 is a little harder to get into now, but 2 has always been really easy to get into, and that's also one of the games where we have an RNG manipulation spreadsheet that you can follow when you're playing the PC version, and that takes a lot of that randomness out of it, makes it a much easier game where you're just focusing on having really good movement.
Now, I love spreadsheets like that where there still is technically RNG, but it asks on the runner to be good and adaptable to whatever RNG the game gives you, but you know how to deal with it at all times. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And one more question, I want to talk just a little bit about the run today. Not to spoil anything for the viewing audience at home, but I watched through your world record in this category and noticed some pretty awesome boss fights, precise movement, and crazy looking clips, actually. Which single part of the run are you most nervous for this SGDQ showcase?
So, if you asked me a week ago, that would be the pillar climb, but I've actually managed to find a way to make that pretty consistent. Now, I'd say there's a spot after the first boss fight where, well, no, actually, I guess before the first boss fight, where we're trying to get through a hotel. And there's just a pretty good series, about 3 minutes long, of back-to-back skips that are all really hard. At that point, you don't have the shotgun, which is our primary clipping method in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And so having to make do with just a knife and a pistol, it can get a little tough.
It's watching there was a certain amount of jank to it watching those versions of the clips where you could tell like you had to reapply it many times and then barely kind of turn it. Again, don't want to spoil it too much, but watch out, guys. This is not your standard horror game. Tonight, we're going to be seeing some clips and other craziness by Schmumbler. Again, we'll be running all bosses, new game plus. Schmumbler, best of luck, my friend. Hope the run goes well. And we will see you guys for that on this very next run here at Summer Games Done Quick 2020. See you, everybody.
All right, we are back from that great interview with Schmumbler and Spike Vegeta. Let's take through some more donations, shall we? We have $25 from the M saying, first time donating to this year's SGDQ online, but it won't be the last. Keep it up. We have $50 from Bedford saying, donation from Japan. Keep up the great work. Night Crew. We have $250 from FSS Zilla 255 saying, glad this event has been going strong, even with all the potential setbacks. Quest 64 is an unsung gem for me that I'm glad to see getting a little more respect these days, faults and all. Maybe it's because the mechanics are kind of like Undertale. Good luck on the run.